The heavy storms are beginning to build. Let's enjoy a rainstorm from the inside of a house, or at least my bedroom. Why, hello, replay viewers. Good afternoon. Welcome to this very exciting episode of This Week on the Internet. This Week on the Internet is brought to us by the Vitachex pill. The Vitachex, so what you doing to me pill? Parks Flavors flavor delicious sausages. Summon a demon sausage baby today and grab some Parks famous flavor sausages today. Nice cold Schaefer beer for people like having fun. For people who like having more than one, Schaefer is the one beer to have when you're having more than one. Ice cold 7-Up. 7-Up your thirst away with 7-Up because 7-Up is all action. And of course, babiesovernight.com. Your new bundle of joy. In a box, overnight, guaranteed. Babiesovernight.com, bringing you this very exciting episode of This Week on the Internet. Good to see everybody. 35 minutes past the hour. The storms are building. And hello, replay viewers. Let's see who tunes on in. Good to see you, William, out there in Brooklyn. First one in the room. And Activity 79, welcome. Good to see you there, Adriana, down there in the great state of Georgia. And Quacky Snack is checking on in from the Netherlands. Forever Blessed. Good to see you, Forever Blessed. And Claudio Odoramentri, welcome. Good to see you, Dean X. And good to see you, Doreen Howard Mingo, welcome. Good to see you, Jennifer H. And B-Band109, welcome. Good to see you, Mark Freeman, down there in Texarkana. And Din Din down there in Trinidad. Good to see you, M8R. And Phyllis, welcome. Good to see you, Sally Skipico. Good to see everybody, people. Who else do we have here? Travis Weeks in South Africa. And Coney Island Jim. It is very ominous outside. It's very crazy outside. Very ominous. Good to see you, Coney Island Jim, over there in Benson Hoist. Good to see you, Dave in Bangor, Maine. And Carrie, welcome. Good to see you there. That's Brian Davis. Good to see you, Philly Bree, a.k.a. Brian Davis. Good to see you, Bonsoir, Buenvenu Nebul. Bonsoir, Buenvenu Nebul. And Oleg Zignebev out there in Dnipro. Nebul checking on in from the south of France. Good to see you. I don't know why YouTube's doing the whole thing, but hey! Yeah, it's gonna be a really downpouring. This is my new weather radar. So we're gonna watch this storm come in live here on the internet. Let's go around the Earth cameras. Good to see everybody. Welcome. Earth Camera's determined to play the ads. Good to see you, Philly Bree. Good to see you, Brian Davis. I'm gonna do my best. Refresh me of your username if I get it wrong. Good to see you, Triple G. Welcome. That's right. I am the most accurate forecaster right now on YouTube. And we have everything. William, you've been stuck at West 4th for over an hour. We do have, because I heard Coney Island Jim's voice in my head. We got transit updates. Yes, we do. We got transit updates. So let's head over to the transit desk here. We still have our B and D trains, and M and D trains are suspended due to the problem over at West 4th Street. So we're still having our issue with the signal at West 4th Street. They have been losing power at the signal over there on West 4th. And then, of course, the E is skipping stops. And then we have delays. Oh, this just popped up. We have delays on the 2-3. NYPD EMS responding to someone in need of a train? In need on a train. And at least that's on the 2-3. We also have issues with the 456. Uptown 4-5 trains running with delays after NYPD responded to people being crazy at 149th Street Grand Concourse in the Boogie Down Bronx. F train still dealing with those delays, and then we have also skip stops on the F train. Check your app if you can, please. We got problems on the G train. G trains are running with delays in both directions. Oh, they are also affected, people. They are also affected by the power loss at Washington Square, West 4th, Washington Square. Local boarding changes on your J and Staten Island Railway. Check the schedule, and there's no Z train. Just a heads up on that. As the storms come in, I got like 5 screens going on. We got live Weather Plus radar. Weather Plus, brought to you by the channel members of this channel. Weather Plus being brought to you by the members of this channel with our new Super Doppler radar. We could zoom in here. Lower Manhattan, you're getting soaked right now. Lower Manhattan, you're getting soaked. The rain is coming in from the west. Jersey City, Hoboken, you're socked in. Bay Ridge, Sunset Park, Brooklyn Heights beginning to rain. Staten Island, heavy storm coming down to the South Shore there. Watch out there in Annandale. Everybody down there. Oh, look at that. We just had a live weather radar. Look at this, people. Hail, possible hail. There you go. Possible hail going into Staten Island right now. Thanks to the courtesy of the power of the Weather Plus radar. Good to see you, Pat. Welcome. That's the second time power loss has happened at West 4th in the last what, week? Anyway, it happened yesterday, actually. Did it happen yesterday? Autumn Lauren out there in Canarsie, memorizing it. Autumn Lauren, good to see you out there in Canarsie. Yankees and Rays. Sports update. Yankees 7, Rays 4. Please feel free to give me sports updates. This is a news show as we watch the rain come in. Good to see you, Norm, out there in Bangor, Pennsylvania. And good to see everybody, people. Good to see you, Lisa, UK girl. Welcome. Expecting a storms over there in the United Kingdom. Dean, stay safe. Good to see as you see, I have lots of screens going on. We have the new Weather Plus radar here where we could watch the storm come in. I think we have a marine advisory. Okay, we got the thunderstorm warning officially now. We got we are within the thunderstorm warning here at the Super Studios here in Coney Island. And we are in a severe thunderstorm warning as well. Winds up to, radar indicated winds up to 60 miles an hour. Very, very strong storm. So if you're here in the city, they're literally building right now. This radar updates every 5 minutes or so. You got light rain. Yep, light rain in Bensonhurst. That is confirmed on the radar. And actually, I do have a few drops on the window out here. Good to see everybody. Welcome. Very special episode of This Week on the Internet here. We're watching the rain come in. Let's go to the Earth cameras here. As they're determined to play the ad here. Let's go to the multi-screen, please, Mrs. Babbage. Thank you. All right, so we got the rain pushing in here. So yeah, Coney Island, as you see, just started. The rides are running. The rides are running at Luna Park. I want to ride the ride, Mom. I'm going to ride the ride on the fucking ride. Listen, one of my favorite experiences I ever lived through is ride on the cyclone in the rain, people. Harbor Cam, get those dark clouds. Actually, let's go to Statue of Liberty here. Yeah, Statue of Liberty, we do got some drops on the lens here. Good to see Lori Lou out there calling out the shots. Enjoy the fireball, please. Take a shot of fireball or whatever your favorite trick is. Every time I say weather. So that's the word of the day. Weather, everybody. Weather. Oh, look at that. We got drops on the as the weather rolls in. John the Beagle Dad. Good to see. This is the kind of day to enjoy fireball shots at home. I'm serious, people. Let's go back to the weather radar here. Yeah, so we got this heavy thundercell right now. This seems to be getting views. So, hey, guys, hit the like button so more people could follow this. If you're new to the broadcast, tell me where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. That's what the show's all about. It's you guys who are going to make this show. We're going to be drunk in about an hour. If you play the shot game right now with us, people, you will be drunk in the next hour. Michael Franco, the tarp is out in Yankee Stadium, so we have a halt to play. Thank you so much there, Michael Franco, out there in Puerto Rico with the sports update. Much appreciated. So let me double down on that, people. Double down on that. The tarp is out in Yankee Stadium. The tarp is out in Yankee Stadium, and play is at a halt. Today is not a nice day for a bike stream. We're gonna have a bike stream on Saturday. Good to see you, Kaz Cats. Welcome. Good to see everybody. People, breaking news here as we watch the rain come into the city. We still have suspended parts of the C and the B trains and the M and the D trains. Stop skips. Let's see how wacky it gets. I'm going to quickly check Notify NYC if anything has popped up. We're going to use all of our apparatus today here. We do have, as of 2 minutes ago, so we do have breaking news on this. Breaking news on this here. Flash flood warning for Manhattan, Queens, and the Bronx until 5:30. Heavy rain 1 to 2 inches will cause flooding on highways and streets and whatnot. Move to higher ground. So this was just posted 2 minutes ago on Notify NYC. So there you go. I think we also have an update here 1 hour ago. John F. Kennedy Airport's forecasted for weather conditions here are causing flight delays. So yes, we do have flight delays already up on the map right now. So, but let's check the traffic radar really quick here. You can finally use your Fireball. This is a great day to drink Fireball shots at home if you're having. I played the game with us. Cynthia Beal, good to see you. Serenity Steve, good to see you. Sprinkles in Alphabet City. That sounds about right. So Sprinkles in Alphabet City. Let's go. We do have something just popped up here outbound on the Holland Tunnel here. Looks like here. Oh, we had a little bit of a breakdown there, but it has resolved itself in the last 30 minutes there. So that's okay. Residual delays on the Holland here. Nothing too crazy yet. We don't have any road flooding events. Got to keep the map wide here because we might have incidents pop up here on the map. Got a crash in the Grand Central westbound to the belt there. So a little bit of an accident going on there. But let's get back to the weather radar here. Good to see everybody. Welcome. Just got the call from Notify. There you go. They're watching the show, people. Your drink of the day is watermelon. That sounds delicious. Watermelon is perfect on a day where it's 84 degrees Fahrenheit. Stupid hot outside, people. Stupid hot out there. Good to see you there, Mrs. Metalhead. Welcome. New Rochelle has a flood watch in effect until 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. That sounds about right. This rain will be taking us into the overnight. Jolie, good to see you. Had over 2 inches of rain out there in the Reading area in less than an hour. Wow, you had water rescues. That is scary. Hey, guys, tell me what's the weather like where you're watching from, okay? But it is, ironically, your name is Storm. There you go. There you go, Autumn. There you go. Weather delays, transit delays. Yeah, it's all happening. Let me quickly check MTA.info here if you have any other wacky issues over here. Let's see what the National Weather... By the way, National Weather Service does have us under this little watch area here. So severe. They've expanded the moderate risk and excessive rainfall and flash flooding to the I-95 corridor there. So, yes, you have that going on too. So there's a lot. You got a monsoon going on down there in Philadelphia. Let me bring on the Weather Plus here. Yes, well, Philadelphia should be having a good rain over here. So here's the Philly area right now. That is a good rain building up. Got a little bit of a build up there right now coming on in by Atlantic City there. So this is a strong line of storms, ladies and gentlemen. We focus here on the city, and let's go around the Earth cameras here and see what the hell's going on. Empire State Building's playing an advertisement. Of course they are. Of course the Empire State Building's going to do that. And, we just had... Oh, wait, whoa. Did that just happen? Oh, we got breaking news here. We got more breaking news here. We have a whole line of... this whole thing just lit up here. What do we got going on here? All these things just popped up here. We have incidents here. That was cleared. We have, I think, 2 new incidents that have just popped up. Yes. So, okay, we got an incident over there. These guys just literally popped up while I was about to switch over. Here we go. So we got police activity there, updated about 10 minutes ago. All right. So we got a lot of delays going on here. Do we have a closed roadway here? It's always the... we got police activity on that ramp over there. Okay. And the river parkways, by the way. See, Bronx River Parkway is already getting slow. Don't take the Sawmill Parkway. Don't take the Bronx River Parkway. There's a reason why they're called river parkways. Because they're literally built in rivers. And where does the water go after it rains? Into the fucking river. So those always flood. Robert Moses had dementia when he designed those highways. But anyway, Steelheart Gabber, good to see you. Trish McKenzie, good to see you. Zalico, welcome on in. GM Chris, good to see you. It's hot in the entire Northern Hemisphere. Yes, indeed. Steve LaPont, good to see you, Steve LaPont. I got you now. Good to see you there. Good to see you. Inwood Diver, welcome. Nasty Clouds in Long Island City. That sounds about right. Yes, be careful, everybody. Be careful, everybody who is dealing with this. But we got the rain coming in right now. If you're new to the broadcast, tell me where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. Look at this. I knew this was going to happen. We're going to talk about weather and everyone's got to watch. By the way, By the way, since everyone's watching, Fairy Mary, good to see you. Yes, I know Joe Chaffee would be proud. He would be. I learned from the best. I learned from Joe Rao and Joe Chaffee. Everyone check out the Joe and Joe Weather Show. Let's check on this cell. We got a cell also. Look at this guy. This guy just fired up right here. We got a cell that's barely moving over the Nassau-Queens border there. Hail, 0.5 hail right there. So it's tracking. It's basically just dumping water right there, right in that area there. And then we have one over the Bronx here. Here's one coming up over the Bronx here, right around Yankee Stadium. So it should be downpouring in Yankee Stadium right now. So get your raincoats out, people. Yeah, New Jersey was in a tornado watch and warning, Autumn. Yes, that is also on the map. There's a lot of stuff going on. I think we have a heavy rain. Yeah, flash flood warning. So northeast Queens, going towards Nassau County and most of the Bronx. And then here in my neck of the woods, severe thunderstorm warning expires in the next 27 minutes. That's because of this guy right here. So Staten Island, South Shore, you got 0.75-inch hail coming down right now, or possibly coming down. But it is tracking, at least it is moving here at the Super Studios. It's just beginning to rain out my window. So the radar, it's gonna be really heavy in about the next 10 minutes. But this guy here is just lumbering along. It's going to be a lot of water coming down, I have a feeling. But that is a pretty good cell. And yes, Yankee Stadium, 161st Street. On the D train. 161st on the D train. Yeah, Governor declared a state of emergency, I believe it was earlier this morning. So that, yes. That has happened as well. If you zoom out here, it's a pretty good complex of storms here. Making their way towards it, but they really are literally just building up over the city here. And first rumble of thunder out the window. So we got breaking news here at the Super Studios. We have a little rumble of thunder outside the window right now. A little rumble of thunder outside. So let's check the MTA here. Just keep glancing over these here as the rain passes through. We're still dealing with our issue at West 4th Street. And yeah, you got the hail warning there, Jim? Yes, you got the hail warning. That sounds about right, because this does have hail in it. So this cell is still, I was consider this cell here right by my house still building. And let's go to the Coney Island cam while we're at it here. You gonna play the ad for me? Oh, okay, thank God. So let's see here. Wonder Wheel is not turning, but Luna Park is. We're making money in Luna Park here. Mother Nature's having a fun old day in Coney Island as she rides the rides until the very last minute. So shout out to all the ride operators. A big shout out to Crazy Coney Island Kid Nibs underneath the box. Dino, DJ, and the whole, and Wonder Wheel's mom, Stacy, the whole Vuderas family. Hope everyone's being safe out here. But a shout out to everyone who makes Coney Island run. You guys know who you are. Everybody over at 1208 Surf Avenue, you guys know who you are. As the rain comes in, Lorraine Raymond, extremely hot in Orlando. But today is a perfect day to rest in the cooling and relaxing air conditioning. Hang in there with your shoulder. I messed up my back yesterday myself, Lorraine. So we're both got to get into the groove here. Wonder Wheel's closed for the day. Okay, thank you so much, Jim. So the Wonder Wheel is closed for the day. So we have Luna, baby. I think it's time, kid. I don't know. Yo, Luna, it's time. Wrap it up, kid. Time to close shop, all right, Luna? It's time to close shop. The rain's coming in, kid. You made your money in the morning. By the way, this broadcast, of course, brought to us by Dunkin' Donuts. We have here a gorgeous strawberry dragon fruit refresher. My favorite, my go-to in the afternoon. It's the perfect combination of a little green tea and whatever that mix is. Hasn't killed me yet, and it tastes delicious. So head on over to Dunkin' Donuts. Oh, that's going to be good for the show. So there you go. Good to see everybody. Did I just run over something on my chair? I did. Oh, man. What is this? Oh, a cable. A random cable that I'm not using. Anyway. 90 degrees out there in the California desert. Good to see you, Lynn. Welcome. So breaking news right there. 90 degrees right now in the California desert, but it's a dry heat, Lynn D is reporting, and that's always good. A dry heat is always good. But let's head back to the super, our Weather Plus here radar as the rain comes in here to New York. Really building up now, really beginning to build up. The Bronx, though, Yankee Stadium. Wow, Yankee Stadium. This cell right here is just literally parked over Yankee Stadium right now. I have a feeling that's where some of our first problems may come in. Then this one over eastern Queens, northeastern Queens, that is. That's just building up like crazy right now. And we have our storms coming in here. It is still it's very lightly raining out my window right now. But, the Yankees won because there's no way they're continuing today. There you go. Phil T. Good to see you, Phil T. Welcome. Enjoy the air conditioning with me as we watch the radar here, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. But enjoying our new Weather Plus radar. Because we do have our other radar here. This has live lightning, also wind directions here. So we update it. Let's see how much this has really moved. It's really moving progressively here. As we have not one but two radars now. How cool is that? Thank you to the channel members who could make this happen. Just dropped 20 degrees in New Jersey. So that is some breaking news right there. So just dropped 20 degrees in the great state of New Jersey. You don't have sound on House Coney. You don't have no sound on House Coney. I mean, Coney is fine. Let's go to the Coney Island camera. It is beginning to rain out here. I'm in Coney Island, so slowly turning your skin. Is that dry heat slowly turning your skin into leather? Chilling in Cleveland. Chill out there in Cleveland. Good to see everybody. Welcome. So this is the live view of Coney Island right now. It was 93. Now it's 75. Let's go to home base here really quick here. 84 here in Coney Island at the moment. And we'll go to the super radar here. This shows everything. Yeah, most of South Brooklyn here. We have the marine warning as well, but we are here. I am within the severe thunderstorm warning right now. So yes, that's basically all of Brooklyn, most of South Brooklyn, Southern Brooklyn, and all of Staten Island. We are all within that warning right now. Maria Wall, good to see you, Maria Wall. Pat NYC just received a flash flood warning. I think we just have that. I think that just popped up. Yes, that just popped up right there. So Queens and the Bronx, you guys are under a flash flood warning. If you're here in New York City, tell me where you're watching from. Give me what neighborhood you're watching from. We're doing live weather here. Non-stop. Also watching our transit delays. No big transit delays just yet. No really big ones just yet, right? Yeah, no. We do have just our regular delays. West 4th Street losing power earlier today really messed everything up. So nothing going on there. I'm going to reboot here the Notify NYC here. Make sure we're not missing anything. And yes, we're still under the flash flood warning for the Bronx, Manhattan, Queens. Until 5:30, we're expecting 1 to 2 inches of rain in the next hour or two. So about an inch an hour. That's a lot of water to put down. A lot of water to put down. Also re-upping the... So we have a new flash flood warning about 20 minutes ago until 5:30 as well for parts of New Jersey like Newark, East Orange, Glen Ridge, Rutherford, Livingston, Caldwell, Fairview. Then up in New York, upstate New York there. This is all New Jersey. So Hackensack, Bergenfield, Emerson, Ridgewood, all these places. Hawthorne, you guys are under a flash flood watch. So there you go. So get to higher ground. And then, of course, we have the marine advisory here for the lower harbor at the moment. And then we also have our severe thunderstorm warning for Staten Island and southern Brooklyn. We're expecting hail. And winds up to 60 miles an hour. So listen, if anything happens, it's going to happen right outside my window here. So let's go back to the super radar here. If you're just joining us, tell me where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. Lee John, good to see you from rainy United Kingdom. Welcome. 85 degrees up there in Alphabet City, but no a thunder, but you hear no rain. There you go. I think it's very light right now, the rain, but it's gonna turn up really sick. 71 likes. Let's get to 100 likes. So more people can find the broadcast. Grand Canyon needs rain. So there's terrible fires over there. Can we send this rain to the Grand Canyon, for goodness sake? Good to see you. Yeah, heavy rain is at the doorstep of Coney Island. Let's head over to the Coney Island Earth Cam right now. And so I think Luna Park is still, of course, going to play the ad on me. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. They love playing the ad on me. Right when I need to use the camera, they're going to play the ad on me. See? There you go. We're going to just quickly go to the weather radar here. Our main weather radar here showing the whole area here. So Long Island, you just had a couple of live lightning strikes there by Tottenville. Good to see you, Margie Blah. Welcome. Yeah, send some rain down to the Trinidad, please. That'll be good. Happy rainy Thursday there. Pouring rain up there in New England, but it is a nice relief to the heat. We got to get through the rain before it gets better. So we got to get through this as we watch this very heavy cell pass over the lower harbor here. It's literally coming right here. It's coming to the Super Studios. How bad would it get? Good to see you, Valor. It depends. I have a feeling the lightning and the thunder is really scary, but it's the water. It's the amount of water that's going to come out of this. This is like the new pattern now. Like, I'm very concerned about up here in Queens. We have these two cells here. One is in Queens. One is in the Bronx. And they're just sitting there. They're just building and sitting there and just dumping water. This is what causes a lot of problems here. So I'm more concerned about what you see right here, right now. I'm more concerned with that. It just looks a little scary here. Yeah, the whole Staten Island is right now covered in that very heavy rain here. So the whole island right now is right here. It's actually now two cells over Porth Amboy here, and we have Tottenville here. Storm is centered at Tottenville right now. 0.5 hail there. So that's kind of coming along there. And let's go to the other one here. But yeah, we do have our marine warning. But we're watching this right now. I think Coney's going to get spared. It feels like the energy is dying out as it makes its way across the harbor. Good to see you, GF Jergs. Welcome. Good to see everybody. Can I go to my Coney Island camera now? So they're determined to play that ad. Anyway, yeah, you got tornado alerts. Yikes. Yeah, there are some tornado alerts over in New Jersey at the moment. Over in New Jersey, we have some tornado. All the school buses are getting ready to take the kids out. Time to get the kids out of Luna, guys. Time to get out of Luna. It's time to get out of Luna, guys. It's time. Good to see you. Steve LaPont, appreciate that. 80 likes. Let's get to 100. Let's get to 100 people. Good to see everybody. Everyone, welcome. 59th Street Bridge is packed. Let me check. Let's check the traffic radar. Mrs. Babbage, please. All right, let's get over to the traffic radar here, brought to us by babiesovernight.com. Your new bundle of joy in a box, overnight guaranteed. Babiesovernight.com, bringing you the traffic radar. Solid ride going Manhattan bound right now. No actual stuff. There's no actual accident here at the moment. But just a lot of volume going into town. Outbound is pretty good, though. Outbound's pretty good. Normal delays getting into Queens Plaza. Queens Midtown Tunnel, open ride. This is where it's going to flood right here. FDR Drive here. It is already slowing down, especially northbound going up towards the Upper East Side and up to Yorkville there. Solid ride up in Yorkville in the 90s and the 110s. Look at that. Solid ride up there, right passing Randall's and Ward's. Randall's Island and Ward's Island. And then, of course, we have a lot of traffic delays around Yankee Stadium here as we have all this stuff moving around. There's that one thunderstorm that is just literally hanging over that area, which does give me quite a bit of concern here. Just hanging out directly over the South Bronx right there. And then you had that other cell just building up over Queens right there. It's something we definitely got to have to keep an eye on here. If you're new to the broadcast, tell me where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. Susan lived through the heat wave and 73 today. Nice. I'm happy you lived through the heat wave. Yeah, is E-Bike Mike in the house? Good to see you, E-Bike Mike. It should be raining very heavily down there in Annandale. Right? You're right there in the heart of it right now, E-Bike Mike. So I hope the homestead is locked down. I hope you and the family are safe. But good to see everybody. Today is not a perfect day for a little ride. This morning it was actually, right? That's right. E-Bike Mike sent me some pictures from Wolf's Pond there. Wolf's Pond Park. And it looked quite beautiful this morning. And this morning was the time to ride. This rain coming in about an hour ago now, if you're just joining us. About an hour ago, this rain started building up here in New York City. Just got the notification. Nice. You're watching the stream. I appreciate that. Lorraine, appreciate that. Good to see you, Lorraine. Was writing earlier. Yeah. Now the rain's coming down nice and hard. There, it's strong. We might get some wind bursts here. It is beginning to moderately now rain out my window. It's not very heavy right now. Just had another rumble. Just had another rumble of thunder. So there you go. Just had another rumble of thunder. As we watch the live weather radar. Good to see everybody. Welcome. Watching the rain pass through the city. Are you enjoying this, Margie? A half hour of the show gone just like that. You want to see the Wolf? I don't know if I could show you guys the Wolf's Pond Park pictures. Let me see if I could. I gotta get my actual phone here for that. There we go. Right, and this was Wolf's Pond. Right, Wolf's Pond Beach. So here's a view of Wolf's Pond Beach this morning. Courtesy of E-Bike Mike. I don't know if you guys can see that. It was a beautiful morning in Wolf's Pond Beach. But E-Bike Mike, I hope everything is safe at the homestead. Oh, is that the place that's the place you went to instead of high school? There you go. High school was on Luton Avenue, ladies and gentlemen. Starting to rain out there in Melville. There you go. By the way, if you're just joining us, if you're in the New York tri-state area, let me know how it is in your neck of the woods. This is what we're here for. That one time you was living in Coney, your house got struck by lightning. Everything in the house turned off and on for a second. Yikes. We had a weird power malfunction here in the house recently, and I think that's what messed up my main monitor here. It's doable. I could work with it, but it has scan lines on it now that I can't seem to get rid of. But good to see you, Rose. It's been nasty, humid, and hot weather this July. Absolutely. I am happy the rain is coming too as well. You was here yesterday with your husband on the boardwalk and enjoyed the video. You're more than welcome. Rose, you're more than welcome. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for hanging on out with us. Cynthia Beal grew up on Wolf's Pond from the Lower East Side there. Used to camp on the beach there. It was not a real... Oh, so you did some illegal camping. That's pretty cool. You did some illegal camping. That's always fun. Let me see here. Looks like traffic. Do we have some new traffic delays here really quick? I'm just checking the traffic here. No, we're good. So far we're good on everything. Do we have any Bay Terrace? Oh, we have flooding. We have our first story of flooding, ladies and gentlemen. We do have flooding on the map, people. Flooding on the map. Flooding in the here Oak Garden. What is this here? We have an incident here. There we go. So on I-295, both directions at 35th Avenue. So we have flooding here. Bay Terrace. I'm talking to you guys out there in Bayside, Arbondale. Actually, this is Danette and Anthony territory right here. So hopefully Danette and Anthony are right. Well, so we got flooding in both directions. All lanes are blocked. This is as of 6 minutes ago. All lanes are blocked here on Northern Boulevard, at Northern Boulevard here. So this area right here is being affected. We have our closing area, our closed off area right there. So we do have flooding there. So out there in Arbondale, Bayside, Bay Terrace, Bayside Hills, the eastern end of Murray Hill. I'm talking to you guys. Looks like you guys are in the heavy, we have flooding right here in this area here. So we're going to keep an eye on that as well. And I do, yes, everything is on a surge protector there, Susan. But the thing did we had a weird power blip here in the house. So, but now my monitor's not fried. It just has scan lines on it. At least it's going to cool off. Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, Steve LaPont went to Tottenville High School and had 6,500 students, and 2,500 of them hung out at Wolf's Pond instead of school, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for letting us know that, Steve LaPont. Your father was very adventurous. He liked illegal camping is fun. I agree. Just hearing thunder now, Valor. We got a thunder report from Valor. What neighborhood are you at? Are you here? Look at this, 495 here. The Long Island Expressway, a solid ride going out to Flushing Meadows, Corona Park. Something tells me I'm going to have a flooding issue going on right here at the moment. Okay, there we go. But good to see everybody. Let's check the let's check our transit updates here. Brought to us by babiesovernight.com. Okay, nothing transit-wise, nothing yet. We're still dealing with the problem at West 4th Street. So we're still dealing with the problems. Your C and B trains are suspended, and then you have another part suspended on the D and the M trains all around the Washington Square, West 4th area. And yes, F and G trains are also experiencing those delays thanks to the issues at West 4th, Washington Square. No flooding officially. No flooding just yet officially here. Oh, there you go. It was a Spanish camp with the bungalows of Spanish people and gypsies. Wow. Okay, Cynthia. There you go. Okay. Let me see here. Okay, we still nothing new on Notify NYC. I'm gonna check the checking NOAA right now really quick for any if they have any updates here. And we still have the flash flood warning for Newark, Patterson, and Clifton, New Jersey, until 5:30. But there you go, people. If you're new to the broadcast, tell me where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. If you're just joining us, welcome on into the show. And especially if you're here in the tri-state area, if you're here within the 5 boroughs, let me know how it is. We do have these very strong storms coming along on the the lower harbor here. It looks like Manhattan's really filling in now. Manhattan's beginning to really fill in from us. The whole island right now is really beginning to fill in here. So we got some heavy rains here. Let's go around the Earth cameras here really quick. And yeah, there we go. By the way, these views are brought to us by Chick-fil-A strips. I don't know how they are because I never had them before. Yeah, exactly. We got lots of booms, but nothing actually happening out our windows, Jim. I agree. I concur with that. We're having a lot of stuff beyond us. Staten Island seems to be Staten Island, the South Bronx, and Eastern Queens, northeastern Queens seem to be the main areas. A lot of live lightning strikes right now over the Tottenville area. So I think that's what we're hearing from. Good to see you, Conan. Checking out from Washington Heights. Is it raining up there in Washington Heights? Let me know. Is it raining up there? Good to see you, RJ, up there in Colorado. Welcome. Heavy storms coming into New York City right now. That's what we're watching right now. Good to see you there, Sistrine. Welcome. Got some rain and thunder up there in New Rochelle right now. You guys in New Rochelle are probably getting the effects of a little bit of both, but I think this right now, look at this cell over eastern Queens here, northeastern Queens here. It just keeps building and building and building and not moving. It's pretty crazy. 88 likes in the box. Keep on hitting that like button. Let's get to 100 likes. But I think you're getting filled in right now. So the lower part of the Long Island Sound here is beginning to fill in with these two cells kind of combining right now. But yes, indeed, take cover. Make sure that you're indoors. Just flaring up right here. Look at this, going into Westchester County. Just a big flare up right now. But good to see you, Pia Lorena. Welcome. Buenos dias. Good to see you. Thank you so much for reporting on in. As we watch this rain coming in right now. Very special episode of This Week on the Internet as we watch the rain come in here. We do have stories to talk about, but this rain just keeps building in here. So it's very exciting, but maybe not exciting. But so far, we still only have our transit delays. Oh, another rumble of thunder out the window right now. We still have only our transit delays at West 4th Street really messing up everything. So West 4th Street are the only things going on right now. No big updates from NOAA or Notify NYC at the moment. Pouring rain, flash flood warning near Trenton, New Jersey. Let's bring the super radar over to Trenton. And yes, you guys have a big blob of rain coming on inbound by Trenton there. There you go. Big old blob of rain coming on in right now. Okay, we still have our inundation warnings and flood watches. The Sawmill where you live gets flooded horrible. Of course, Catherine, because it's a river parkway. Let's talk about Robert Moses' wacky idea of building highways along rivers, like the Sawmill and Bronx River parkways. These are kind of small rivers, but they take a lot of freaking water, and they're large. And to build the highways in their own way was a engineering marvel of its own right. But when it rains, there's nowhere for the water to go. So when we talk about, like, you remember when you saw recently the subway and you saw those subway geysers and the water was coming up? You know what that is? It's like a siphon. What's happening is that the water is supposed to go down and underneath the station and then down into these bigger storm drains. Some of these storm drains comprise of ancient streams. They're the low point where water goes. So all the water goes down, right? And it's supposed to go into this ancient stream that that's older than everything, because all of Manhattan Island has streams underneath it. And then that water eventually makes its way to the East River or the Hudson River or wherever, right? So you have these river parkways with highways built on top of them. It's a river underneath the highway, so that's why they flood. And so it's crazy. Let me see here. Okay. And Jennifer H. with a $5 super chat. Jennifer, thank you so much for adding to the Blob Fund. Thank you so much for a very generous $5 super chat. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big $5 super chat. Thank you so much, there, Jennifer. It is much, much, much appreciated. And thank you so much for testing out all the graphics here. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Jennifer, for sponsoring today's weather forecast. There's weather coverage, not even a forecast. I'm not doing any forecasting. I'm just doing live weather reporting. Okay, I have no idea what people are talking about in the chat. Good to see you, Joe Mooski. Welcome. I am the next generation Ira Joe Fish. Yeah, no, I am more of a Lloyd Lindsay Young kind of guy. I want to start yelling into the microphone. I want to bring that back, and I want to pick up that torch and take it into the future. Lower East Side has streams. Yes, they all do. The whole, let me see if I can find a map of this. If you guys don't believe me, here, streams of Manhattan. I should put in ancient streams of Manhattan. Let me see. I'm going to put ancient. And let's see if we can find a picture of this. But they are here we go. Perfect. We got a picture here. We got a picture here that I need to make large. Open image and new tab, please. Thank you. And can I make this bigger? Let me see here. Yes, I can. All right. So I'm about to show you a topographical map of Manhattan, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to see a topographical map. There we go. Sorry about the super radar there. Of Manhattan. Let's go to the TV screen, please. So as you see here, this is a map of Manhattan here. This is a map that was most likely created. It's actually a mashup. It's the map from 1812 or 1811 when they laid out the original grid plan, and they created this very, very detailed map. There's also another detailed map that the British made during the Revolutionary War. So they kind of merge all these maps, and then you see that with the modern waterfront. And this map, only the Brooklyn Bridge is actually on this map here. No, there is no Brooklyn Bridge on this map. So this is what, this is 1876 you're looking at here. So you see actually all the landfill that's around the original shape of Manhattan. But if you look closely, you have here these and there's one right here, and then this is a marshland over here. The Collect Pond was in this area here, and this used to be a marshland over here where it all drained out. Then we have all the hills here, Mannahatta, land of many hills. And we have all these little streams right here. All these little streams still exist. They still exist. So what you're seeing, and what we may see this afternoon, is the water rushing down underneath the subway station, and then the water adding to the water that's in that stream all the way down below, and then pushing back up. So this is what you have seen in the past. This is what you're going to see possibly today. And going by how heavy that this rain is building up it's a very good possibility. So we're going to see transit delays no matter what. We're going to see transit delays no matter what coming up. But this is why you get these geysers underneath the subway. So it's not like Manhattan's not sinking. Manhattan's not sinking. And what's the other one? The other one, there's another stupid hypothesis that I heard people say. Anyway, so yes, indeed. So that's what you're seeing here, people. That's what you're seeing. when this rain comes down. Why is it with all the they will sink one day there, Steve? Absolutely. Anyway, but this is why there are willow trees in a garden on Avenue C. Yeah, willow grows near water. Exactly. Exactly. Yes, yes, Steve LaPont. That's what Lloyd Lindsay Young was known for. Good to see you, Jolie. Welcome. They can still find remnants. Yes, they can. They still do find remnants of old ships whenever they build foundations. Probably the most famous story of finding a whole ship happened when they were building the original foundation for the Twin Towers. They found like a whole British era ship in the landfill area that used to comprise Radio Row. So there you go. But it happens all the time. But RK8, I'm happy you're enjoying the breakdown here. You're using the old maps and oh my God, the map room in the main library. I haven't been there in years. I need to go back. I used to love going there. Yes, Statue of Liberty, it is pouring. We're looking at our this is our One World Trade Center camera right now. Let's go to Statue of Liberty. Statue of Liberty, our camera is rained out. There you go. Our camera is rained out. So we can't see anything from Tower Cam, Torch Cam at the moment. Maybe we go to the other, there you go, low clouds right now over Lower Manhattan right now. As that rain comes in, this is our Jersey City camera. Another rumble of rain out, another rumble of thunder out my window. Here's our Empire State Building camera. Looking pretty ominous out there. And there is, ooh, look at that. We got a boat, that's a Staten Island ferry coming in to Whitehall Terminal there. So South Ferry, terminal bound there, Manhattan bound. Staten Island Ferry right there, looking out from 19 State Streets. There we go. So the rain is officially coming down here, all across all of our Earth. Actually, let's go to Coney Cam. Yes, those the rides have stopped. It looks like we're closing. I think we're closing Luna Park right now. I think Luna Park is closing at the moment. 3:20 in the afternoon. Good to see everybody. I cannot believe that we have already done an hour. Or almost an hour of the show here. Pouring in Staten Island. Let's go to this. We have a lot of lightning strikes over Staten Island at the moment. And we do have officially a new thunder cell here. Let's go to the Weather Plus radar. Let me see here. Maria Wall asks, old ships on foundations of the city. They're found in areas where they build the foundations for buildings. And those are obviously along the coastline. They just basically dumped garbage and then created a new coastline. So, yes, completely washed out in Jersey City. That sounds about right. Yes, Coney's looking okay so far, but we do have a heavy cell coming in, 0.5-inch hail, tracking east at 12 knots, and this is coming right towards me. So this is good. It should be about, what time? 3:58? 3:43. So in 20 minutes. In 20 minutes, this cell is going to be coming towards me. So in 20, let's put the radar in motion here. Our super radar here. There we go. So maybe the ferry was going to stop. It should stop. But yeah, no, an hour already. Exactly. We're doing weather radar. Hey, listen, if you're new to the broadcast, we have a lot of new viewers here. It looks like. Yes, a lot of new viewers. So if you're new to the broadcast, tell me where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. But we do have hail. We are under a severe thunderstorm watch at the moment. We had our marine warning is still up, but wait. Actually our thunderstorm advisory has expired. So no heavy thunderstorm, but yeah, a lot of rain. New Rochelle, you guys are getting enveloped right now by a thunderstorm. That energy transferred from the south of the Bronx and now is making its way up right over you right now. Is at New Rochelle. That one cell over eastern Queens is really building in now over Nassau County, it looks like. Really building in right there. I will be doing a Hail Mary. Absolutely. If the internet goes out, I will be doing a Hail Mary there, Steve LaPont. Lost power for 5 hours last night. It's a pain, but the temps, though, right? Brought down the temps. It's a good thing. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, Susan. I hope everybody stays safe. Look at that. We got that one cell over New Rochelle here. Just really deepening right now as it makes its way up the 95 corridor there. And then this cell here in Queens is just not moving. It's been there for the whole show so far. And now we got another big push now. So Manhattan Coming in from the west side there. What we got here? Bayonne, the harbor basically. So let's actually go back to harbor camera here. There's our harbor cam. Thank you, Adobe Photoshop. Yes. Good to see you, Julie BOG. Welcome. Yes, you need that rain down there in Florida? Absolutely. They are determined to play that ad for me. So we'll go to our other weather radar here. So there you go. We have some very heavy storms. So you got some more lightning there just off the coast of Tottenville. It's like being burnt alive. I know it's been a hot summer. It's been a hot summer. So any update? I don't have any video per se coming out of Queens. I don't. I'll check the traffic radar here really quick, and I think that area is still closed. We do have a lot more delays here on the map that are like traffic overall. Traffic overall is really building up around the city right now. So far we have our area. So here's our flooding right here. So around 35th Avenue. So from 32nd Avenue all the way down to Northern Boulevard here, right? That's Northern Boulevard. Yeah, Northern Boulevard. So from about 32nd Avenue to Northern Boulevard, just completely closed both directions due to the flooding. And let's go over here. I think we have some other issues here going along here. Normal volume delays here. Lincoln Tunnel here, what we have going on here. 10 minutes ago, we have some delays due to an incident going outbound. And then we also, I think this is an old one here for the Holland here. Yes. Last updated 20 minutes ago. We still have delays on outbound Holland Tunnel at the moment. Brooklyn Bridge, outbound Manhattan Bridge. So people are getting out of Dodge. People are getting out of town right now. Right? Thank God for parking garages, right? Don't got to worry about that kind of stuff. Solid ride along the Gowanus Canal, along the Gowanus Expressway and the Gowanus Canal. Solid ride. Here's some more flooding areas. So these are areas prone to flooding right here. The Belt Parkway here by Floyd Bennett Field. Solid ride. So from Ocean Parkway all the way up to the Verrazano. Ocean Parkway going all the way out, almost all the way out to JFK. A solid ride. These areas flood. So these areas along the Belt Parkway, they do flood on a regular basis. Upcoming 2025. Good to see you. Welcome on into the show. If you're here in the New York tri-state area, tell me how the weather is where you are. And if you're new to the broadcast, tell me where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. But good to see everybody, people, as we watch this traffic radar here very closely here. But yes, this is our closed road right now. So 295 closed between 132nd Avenue going all the way down to Northern Boulevard. And after that, solid ride, taking it down into the LIE and whatnot, and down into the Grand Central. But have to go. I'll see you later, Maria. Thank you so much for watching. As we continue on here, people. Let me check the National Weather Service. I'm going to check our Twitter accounts here. So, yeah, we have 18 minutes ago. 18 minutes ago, a flash flood warning for Manhattan and Staten Island until 6:15. So we have a flash flood warning. This also includes areas of western Brooklyn. So Bay Ridge, Bath Beach. Live weather, a lightning strike out the window right now. Lightning strike out the window. What we got here? Sunset Park, Red Hook, downtown Brooklyn, Williamsburg, that whole area there. So at pretty much all of Manhattan, except for very, very northern Manhattan like Inwood, going all the way up to Englewood, New Jersey. So and pretty much all of Staten Island, flash flood warning. Big rumble of thunder out my window right now. Big rumble of thunder out the window at the moment. But Brooklyn, for now, was the safest neighborhood. Yes, indeed. But Davia, good to see you, Davia. Welcome out there in Tucson, Arizona. A balmy, a nice, cool 84 degrees, and it's humid. Turn on the air conditioning. Perfectly Lala, good to see you. We're having beautiful weather today, Perfectly Lala. Good to see you. Welcome. Welcome on into the show. But right now, for now, Brooklyn is the safe space. But we do have a flash flood warning issued about 18 minutes ago. We do have a special weather statement here. And this is no doubt due to the rain here, that one cell. So special weather statement here. So pea-sized hails, winds up to 40 miles an hour. But I think we're more worrying about the rain here. So Great Neck, Port Washington, Glen Clove, and extreme northeastern Queens. Yeah, under a special weather statement. And we still have our flash flood warning for the Queens, Bronx, and Glen Cove until 5:30. So this one storm just sitting over this area here. Also, you see the Bronxes too. So the Bronx, Queens, and Nassau County all in that there. But so and as you see, the Earth cameras, we are losing our Earth cameras because they're all behind. They're all behind rain right now. So we're losing our cameras due to rain. So there you go. We are having our rain come in. Flash flood warning continues for Newark, Patterson, and Clifton, New Jersey until about 5:30. So 2 more hours. And let's see, anything new? They might have updated something new here. So I'm just refreshing all of my sources here. And yeah, no, just a flash flood warning. Let me check Notify NYC, make sure nothing is up there. And then we'll check our train delays here. Oh, there we go. 2 minutes ago. 2 minutes ago, flash flood warning for Brooklyn, Manhattan, Staten Island until 6:15. So it looks like we do have a update there. 1 to 3 inches now are forecasted. 1 to 3 inches causing highway flooding in streets. Do not drive and walk where water covers the road, people. You never know what kind of stuff you're getting yourself into. But the flash flood warning will continue now for Brooklyn, Manhattan, Staten Island until 6:15, everybody. It's dry where you live in Brooklyn. That's awesome. Jacqueline, good to see you, Jacqueline. Welcome. Hope you're doing great. Hope everyone's doing great on this rainy day here. Let's go to the Weather Plus radar. Thanks to all the channel members. Good to see everybody. Welcome. We have been now out this far. Are we officially at 1 hour now? Are we officially at 1 hour? I think we're more than that now. As the show just flies on by. It's incredible how fast this day is now officially going. It was going really slow at first, but now it's going really fast. What are we at here? Yes, we're at an hour. We at an hour, people. We're at an hour. So there you go. And it's not going to rain all night. I love sugar donuts. It's not going to rain all night. It's gonna stop at some point, then it's gonna start up again right at sunrise. So yes, surprisingly still cloudy in Canarsie. So let's zoom into Canarsie right here. Yeah, so very light showers right now over the Jamaica Bay right now. So very, very light rain in that area of Brooklyn. But as you see, we have our little bullseye here with our cell here that's slowly making its way across now. So it's making its way across towards Bay Ridge right now. And oh, they just updated it. Oh, live update here. So this is direct. Are they watching the show? This is coming straight towards me right now. This is coming straight towards me now. So they just updated it. So there you go. It's coming straight towards me right now. So let's see what happens. It's really barely raining now out the window right now. So it's very light. But yes, indeed, Jacqueline, everybody, please be safe. If you're in an area where you're in heavy rain, lightning, and thunder, please take cover. And just kind of wait it out. Hang on out with me right now, and we'll get through it together as long as you have an internet connection. Another rumble of thunder out the window. Strawberry Fields, good to see you. And LW, good to see you. Bill is from Canarsie. There you go. Okay, I don't know who you're referring to, but shout out to Bill out there in Canarsie. I am hunkering down with you right now in the Super Studios. It's perfectly fine. I'm perfectly fine, perfectly safe. But let's go around the Earth cameras here. Good to see everybody. There you go. We got the heavy rains right now. Ooh, was that live lightning on the? I think we just saw lightning on the camera there. The thunder started a few minutes ago in Hell's Kitchen. Good to see you, Marty. Welcome. Yeah, it should be raining pretty heavy right now in Hell's Kitchen. Let's go to the super radar again. So yeah, there you go. There's Manhattan Island. Lower Manhattan seems to be the real heavy stuff going into downtown Brooklyn right now, and going down towards Williamsburg and a little bit of Greenpoint there. It's going to get pretty heavy right now. Listening there in Bay Ridge. Good to see I Love Sugar Donuts. Shout out to Bay Ridge. The best neighborhood. The best neighborhood. Bay Ridge. The best neighborhood. All right. Sorry. Even Coney Island. I like Bay Ridge. I like Bay Ridge. But good to see everybody. Welcome. Raining dogs and cats. Kensington checking on in. Good to see you, Brandy's. Welcome. As we watch this heavy storm come in. So now the whole main area of New York City is about to get just swept over by rain here. Let me check the transit here. Let me check the transit updates here, brought to us by babiesovernight.com. And do we still officially have a part that's suspended? Yes, so we still have the part suspended on the D, F, and M trains. So we do have still a loss of power. So we're still dealing with the loss of power at West 4th Street. Good to see you there, Mulders, out there in the Netherlands. Good. Oh, you're from the bike tour. Good to see you. Good to see you there. Thanks for tuning on in. Yes, we're having fun watching rain from inside my house. Look at that, another happy customer. Good to see y'all. Welcome on into the show. Catherine Drew, during a rainstorm, you just raid your fridge and ride it out. Exactly. I do have a donut just in case. But it looks like our so the trains that are running good: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. The J, the L, the N, the Q, the Franklin Avenue shuttle, the Rockaway shuttle, and then of course the 42nd Street shuttle, all running fine. Also Staten Island Rapid Transit running good as well. I did not try the new Blueberry Breeze refresher from Dunkin'. I want to try it, those sugar donuts. Maybe I'll try it at work on Saturday. I'll get me a blueberry one. But I'm a fan of the wonderful what is it called? It's called Strawberry Dragon Fruit Refresher. Can you guys sponsor me already? Anyway, it is really dark out my window right now. Really dark out my window. It's heavy. This storm just got heavy. Let's go to the weather radar. And we got here. It's just a heavy. Look at that. It's just big building storm right now. Yeah, the chat username is doing its thing, Strawberry. Once again, it's really annoying. Yes, Jax is growling at the thunder. I think we all hate the thunder. 105 likes. We hit 105 likes. Breaking news, everybody. We just hit 105 likes. Thank you so much. So we have tornado warnings over New Jersey. Let's see if they're still active. Yes, we have a tornado warning indicated. What is that there? That's the suburbs of Philly right there. Radar indicated there. Expiring in about 9 minutes there. But yes, we do have a tornado warning over New Jersey. Another rumble of thunder out the window. There you go. Autumn Alluring heard the rumble of thunder as well out there in Canarsie. Love to take a bike tour with me again. Come on out. LW, just DM me over on Instagram. I tried the mango pineapple the other day, Jennifer. That's nice. But we do have a tornado warning right now. So yes, we're Brian Davis's neck of the woods. We also have we still have some severe thunderstorm watches as well in that area. So we got our marine warning. And we also have a thunderstorm warning as well, right? I'm trying to click onto the thunderstorm warning. There's a lot of action happening. There you go. Severe thunderstorm warning continuing on for another 9 more minutes. Big rumble of thunder out the window right now. Let's head back to my neck of the woods here. And, oh, yeah, look at that. The storm is literally kind of moving out. I'm about to say all the cameras are going to be down right now because we can't see anything from them. And also, EarthCam wants to play the advertisements. Yeah, Brian. Yeah, keep an eye out, man, because you got some heavy weather coming on down there right now. A lot of lightning strikes there, west of Toms River, so just south of Trenton. Yeah, the Philadelphia area there. So the eastern suburbs of Philadelphia. We got a lot of action happening right now down there. I am not going to go outside and be a tornado chaser, Quacky Snacks. No, I'm sorry about that, Quacky. Not going to go outside and watch another big rumble of thunder. I don't know if you guys heard that. Another big rumble of thunder. Actually, wait, hold on. I gotta test something out here. Right? Is it like that? Oh, look at this. I have so big rumble. There we go. A big rumble of thunder right now. David Bednar to the Yankees. There you go. David Bednar to the Yankees. People are looking at EarthCam and they want the dollars. Yes, they do, Margie. Yes, they do. Yes, there you go. E-bike tornado chaser. That'll be new and very, very dangerous. I don't recommend that, people. I don't recommend going out like that. I mean, yes, exactly, Strawberry. I don't want to lead a bad example here. as we have some big rumbles of thunder out the windows right now. I forgot I have some new toys at my disposal here. But let's head back to the weather radar here. The Super Weather Plus, and yeah, that storm is coming. That's coming right towards me. It keeps on the arrow keeps pointing towards me here. So let's see here. Oh, right now it's starting right now. It's starting right now. So let's go to the Earth. Let's go to the Coney cam here. Those are effects, Strawberry. Wait, hold on. Behold his mighty hand. Yes. Behold his mighty hand. Get out of my way. There it is. Oh no, it's raining in my house now. Oh no. Oh no, did it scare you? They're just sound effects, people. I know, people freaking out. They sound so good, right? I forgot I have that. Yeah, I forgot I have new sound effects here. You know what? This weather radar, I need to rest my voice for a second because I have been talking nonstop for the last hour and 10 minutes. So this rainstorm and view of Coney Island is brought to you by babiesovernight.com, your new bundle of joy in a box overnight. Guaranteed. Babiesovernight.com bringing you this view of Coney Island.
Thinking about having children, but worried about how it will affect you?
Are you kidding me? Have you seen what vaginas look like after birth? No way.
Babies are too much of a gamble. Who wants to risk having a baby that's slow or ugly when you can order one off of the internet? I love babiesovernight.com.
That's right, babiesovernight.com. 9 months is too long to wait for happiness. And if you aren't completely satisfied with the baby you receive, dispose of it carefully and we'll send another. Don't ruin your body for someone that's going to hate you in a few years and steal money from your purse.
I love babiesovernight.com.
babiesovernight.com. Your new bundle of joy in a box overnight. Guaranteed.
Babiesovernight.com bringing you this weather update here. Lori Lou just got home. Thunder and lightning there. Hard rain along the Jersey Shore. It's gonna really begin hard raining out here in Coney Island. So let's get back to the view of Coney here. Yes, it is beginning to really pour here at the moment. As we go back to the weather radar here, yes, it's really building in. If you're new to the broadcast, tell me where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. We're watching the rain come in, fill on in here. K Pepper L is checking on in. Good to see you, K Pepper L, as this rain really ramps up here. 79 degrees here at the Super Studio, so I think we dropped about 6 degrees since we started the show. Checking your transit and traffic radar here. So let me check the transit here really quick. We have skipped stops here. Okay. Downtown R and W trains. Mrs. Babbage, please. Downtown R and W trains are running express from 34th Street to Canal Street. If your stop is skipped, take an Uptown R or W trains. R and W trains are experiencing delays in both directions as they request fire department assistance with a report of smoke near Prince Street. So we have a report of smoke near Prince Street affecting local Lower Manhattan trains. Downtown R and W trains running express from 34th Street to Canal Street. And we do have some skipped stops in Lower Manhattan, so take an Uptown train if your stop is skipped. We still have our delays around West 4th Street as well due to no power at the station, affecting the all the orange lines here, the D, the F, the M, and the A, C, and E trains. Gonna check Notify NYC here really quick, see if anything has popped up on it. Notify NYC here. So we still have our flash flood warning for Brooklyn, Manhattan, and Staten Island until 6:15. And checking our National Weather Service. Yes, we are still under a flash flood warning here. Flash flood warning for New York, Manhattan, Staten Island till 6:15. This also includes Western Brooklyn. So keep that in mind. Yeah, 10-10 winds as we continue on here. Flash flood warning, so be careful out there. Flash flood warning. As we look out across the Earth cameras, yeah, it's raining outside right now, but good to see everybody. Welcome. We're gonna check the track. Actually, let's really quickly check the traffic radar brought to us by BabiesOvernight.com. A lot of delays here, so we still have our closed highway here, and it seems to be getting bigger now. So 295 is closed right now. So in both directions from 35th Avenue, all lanes are blocked from 35th Avenue, and then going all the way up from Northern Boulevard. So this whole stretch of 295 here, this has gotten larger. So now I'm going to say this goes from 120. This goes from 26th Avenue all the way down to the LIE. So this whole chunk of highway here in Eastern Queens shut down due to flooding. I don't think we have officially any other flooding calls. Just a lot of volume right now. As you see, it is a tough ride anywhere you go right now in the city. Belt Parkway no doubt has some very big puddles beginning to formulate right now as this massive, massive storm begins to make its way towards the city. But slam that like button. You want to see the Belt Parkway there again? Hold on, let me bring up the Belt Parkway again for Sugar Donuts here. There it goes. Good to see you, Daniel. Well, bad weather today, Daniel. Bad weather today. Yes, indeed. Frank Fields, one of my favorites, Corey. Good to see you. Shout out to Frank Minutes. That's right. Give me 2 hours and I'll give you somewhat of the world. But Belt Parkway, slow ride. So starting out here around Howard Beach, slow ride, then going in both directions. A slow ride going all the way around Jamaica Bay, down towards Floyd Bennett Field. Solid ride. Going towards and going away from Ocean Parkway, taking you all the way up to Verrazano Bridge, and then after that, the Gowanus is looking okay. I think these are normal delays for this time of day, 3:45 in the afternoon right now. Slow ride along the Gowanus here, and it looks like also Brooklyn Battery Tunnel is a slow ride as well. Outbound on the Brooklyn Bridge, a little bit of volume over there, but your Manhattan Bridge is looking pretty good considering. Wide open over on the Willie B there. A little slow ride there, a little bit of a slowdown here along the Queens Midtown Tunnel, but a slower ride up by the Queensboro 59th Street Bridge. Outbound on the Lincoln, the slow ride. Outbound on the Holland, the slow ride. But coming on in, hey, do you want to work in the rain? You got an easy ride in at the moment. No transit delays that I could see of. Here, let me just check MTA.info again. I should be also checking Path as well, but... But so far, so good. We're just dealing with our problem at West 4th Street here. We've been dealing with that all day. As we talk about the flooding caused by the ancient streams that are underneath the city. Remember that. That's why there's flooding. There's ancient streams underneath the city. Let's get back to the super radar here. And it is beginning to rain heavily out my window right now as it gets very dark. This is a big old blob of rain heading across the city at the moment right here. Look at this. The airports are all backed up. I think our airport delays right now are at least 90 minutes, an hour to 90 minutes at all of our three major airports. At least 90 minutes, at least an hour to 90 minutes, at least. So there you go. $5. Does anybody need a $5 umbrella? Today is not a day for the $5 umbrella. Good to see you, Robert Brune. Welcome. But we got a lot of traffic all over the place. Look at we got all the maps here today. We have all the maps here. Very special episode of This Week on the Internet. Good to see everybody, people, with our super radar. Radar Plus, brought to you by all the channel members. So I appreciate that. Anyway, it's going great. It is going great. As it really rains out my window right now. It's really raining out my window right now. I'm going to check Notify NYC here really quick. Let's see. Anything new? Nope. Nothing new on there. We're so far so good. I mean, I don't think too many planes will be landing and taking off at the moment. I mean, I could if I really wanted to. Let me see here. Let me see if I can find a simple, there we go. All right, so as WABC is reporting, so let's get, oh, of course you got to play an ad right when you know I'm going to switch over to the screen. You guys are they're so cute at Channel 7. So Channel 7 is reporting 150-minute delays in Newark, 2-hour delays at LaGuardia, and only 1 hour delays at JFK at the moment. So that's happening right now at the moment, people. Good to see you, CB Earth Day. Welcome. Sally, are you having fun watching this? I'm glad you're having fun watching this, as I do my best to not show you guys too many advertisements from EarthCam. Good to see everybody. Welcome. It could be in short duration. I mean, the heavy stuff seems to be kind of winding down as it passes through the city here. So, what a great new anchor, right? Exactly. They should hire me immediately, Nebul. They should hire me immediately. But, let me see here. I did not know they had such a cheesy graphic for that, but okay. That's a cheesy graphic for that. Anyway, as I'm checking the National Weather Service here really quick. We'll get back to the super radar here in a moment. Yeah, no updates here. We're still under a flash flood warning here at the Super Studios here. Nothing on Notify NYC, so that's good. Transit delays. So far, everything is the same here. So we still have a smoke condition. Smoke condition at Prince Street. Smoke condition at Prince Street affecting downtown R and W trains. If your stop is skipped, take an uptown R and W to access those stops there. But a lot of traffic here across the city. Good to see everybody. Welcome on into the show. Would you hire me? I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's not a great time to fly. No, absolutely not, K Pepper. I wouldn't want to fly in this kind of weather. But people would, I gotta get home, they would say. I will be careful. I'm home, I'm inside. I do have a rain jacket right here. I have an umbrella. Hold on, look, hold on. I need a prop. Where's my prop? I can't find my prop. There it is. I do have an umbrella. We do have an umbrella. Before anyone else asks me if I have an umbrella, yes, I'm home inside of a building and I have an umbrella. I have an umbrella. So I'm good. I'm good. This house only had 5 feet of water in it during Hurricane Sandy. Thank God I was not here for that. This house fared well, though. I'm very lucky. Anyway, a lot of lightning. Yeah, a lot of lightning right now in New Jersey. Another rumble of thunder out the window right now. But look at that. A lot of live lightning right now in Brian Davis's neck of the woods out there in the areas around Philadelphia there. Southern New Jersey getting a lot of live lightning right now. Let's zoom out here on the super radar here. And as you can see, it's really a strong complex of storms moving on through. Yeah, why no people? Why no people? I don't know why no people. I know. You should be walking outside. You should be walking outside. I should be walking outside. But I don't want to ruin another gimbal. Do I really want to go out in that? Bloody hell. Do I really want to go out in that? That's not fun. I know. Why no walk? I don't know why no walk. Maybe it's because of all this rain that's in front of the camera right now. And then I go outside in this, and they'll be like, what? There's water on the lens. And I'm like, I know there's water on the lens. I got to get somewhere where I could clean the lens for 2 seconds. You know, I can't just do it like that when I see your comments. And then they don't understand that there's a delay between me reacting and them watching. So like, Dad, they're still on there. The lens is still wet. Anyway, I do a better job at traffic and weather than the news. I appreciate that, Carrie. Carrie, that's why you're a channel member. Thanks to all the channel members like Carrie. We have our new super radar here, making sure, watching all this rain pass through. We got a solid squall line across pretty much the entire state of New Jersey, going right up on through New York City. Nassau County, look at this, Long Island, really beginning to blossom out here with the storms here. So a nice frontal line there along Long Island there. Very pronounced. And let me get back to my own little world here, because I think we have the storm here. Look at this, centered over. It's over. What's that? Stapleton, New Jersey. Stapleton, Staten Island there. Stapleton, Staten Island, and I got that red blob is coming straight towards me. I hope I don't lose power, because we do lose power here from very often when this rain comes through. So let's see if I lose power. Obviously, if I drop the broadcast, that's because we have lost power and or internet. So you just scared yourself, plugged in your studio lights. Don't you? Isn't it fun when you do that? Then you realize it's your own doing. It's like, man, did I just do that? Oh, bloody hell. Anyway, so outside we have rumbles of thunder. That's right. I forgot. What game is that from, people? Remember what game that's from? Anyway. I wanted this one. So yeah, starting to drizzle in Canarsie, and behold his mighty hand. Yes, the rain is coming in here in New York City, everybody. The rain is coming on in. And we have a lot of traffic. There's a lot of traffic delays. Bloody hell, people. Look at all these traffic delays here we have going on up in this neck of the woods here. So a solid ride here. 295, people. Closed from the LIE going all the way up to 32nd Avenue due to flooding. So we do have a closed off road due to flooding. Slow ride here in the Belt Parkway. It looks like a slower ride here on the Belt Park. Belt Parkway is not a fun place to drive. Y'all, you can take streets. You can take streets. And what do we have here? Lower Manhattan. It looks like y'all are dealing with a lot of traffic just in town right here. Slow ride going up West Street by the World Trade Center here. Slow ride taking you all the way up to the Holland Tunnel. Yeah, but you don't have any. You don't have your water tomatoes today. You don't have to water your tomato. No, you don't have to water your tomatoes today, and there's no water tomatoes. I know the stream is becoming kind of solid, right? It's kind of crazy, right, Strawberry? It's like I'm actually like entertaining people or something like that. I don't know. But anyway, look at this up here by Yankee Stadium, people, for Nibul. Yankee Stadium, people. Look at this solid ride. Look at that. Just a solid ride taking you up to 153 there, 161 there. Yankee Stadium up there. Solid ride all the way down and around through Mott Haven as we watch this big cluster of rain slowly drift. Bay Ridge is getting it right now. Looks like it died out a little bit as it approaches me here in Coney. But I appreciate that, Strawberry. Thank you. Let's go back to that Coney Island camera here. See what it looks like out the window here. Or at least down the block. West 10th Street here, Surf Avenue. Still humid after all the rain. Kerry, I think it's going to stay humid until maybe tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow morning. The humidity is going to stay around for a little bit longer until it finally pushes out. So it's going to be like this for a while. By the way, are you new to the broadcast? Tell me where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. We're up to 117 likes. Let's get to 150. Can we get to 150? Keep on hitting that like button. Smash that like button, but don't do it with a hammer because you'll break your phone. Do it with something nice, like a finger. Fingers are great for using phones. Or using cellular devices. Good to see everybody. Welcome. As I try not to drink my entire Dunkin' Refresher. Because it's just so good. I love autumn. Right? It's when it's dark and rainy and all depressing. And isn't that fun? I love and I hate autumn. I love autumn because it's nice and cool. It's not like 1,000 degrees anymore. But then we lose all that sunlight. Drives me crazy. The loss of sunlight just drives me incredibly nuts. Yeah, I'm getting the hang of entertaining you guys. Slowly but surely, Quacky Snack. Slowly but surely. From Reading, Pennsylvania, Jolie's husband's checking on in. Good to see you there. Carrie, S2W, welcome. I don't know why YouTube is giving me those names, by the way. I don't know why YouTube is doing that. Right, you got a finger for me, I got a finger for you. You got to hit that like button. You got to hit that like button. Oh, actually, people are tuning out. Uh-oh. They want to see live weather radar. But there you go. We got a lot of lightning strikes over New Jersey right now. So southern New Jersey going towards Tom's River right now. Looks like it's going to get pretty heavy right now. So yeah, y'all got a lot of cells, a lot of thunder cells over there. So that's really moving right now. If you're in the New York tri-state area, tell me where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. Let me know how the traffic. Let me know how the weather is in your locale. But yeah, when the cold front passes, we're gonna get a change of air mass, and it's gonna be cooler and drier. Robert, absolutely. We are all looking forward to that. Look at that ominous look there from Jersey City, New Jersey, right now. You could care less. You couldn't care less about you just want it to be cooler. Yeah, I feel you. We sometimes all just want it to be cooler. You think it does it randomly, or maybe they're testing? I think they're testing something with the stupid name thing. I think they're testing something. But who the hell knows? Who the hell knows? All right. There we go. I'm just messing around with something on the computer here. Waiting for the rain up there in Connecticut. Connecticut's, let me see here. Let me get back to the radar here. Yeah, Connecticut, it's about to rain in Connecticut. It's right now, what's that, Greenwich, Connecticut up there? Starting to rain up there in Greenwich right now. There's the whole state of Connecticut right there for your weather radar. Yeah, I've seen the thing in other chats too, and then it went back to normal. I noticed that. It was raining heavy. Now it's slowed down in Alphabet City. Let's zoom in on it. Let's see. I think it is calming down in Manhattan now. Yeah, it's calming down in Manhattan. But downtown Brooklyn, actually, we got downtown Brooklyn and the Narrows. So the Narrows, you guys are into it now. Big, strong cell flaring up by Bay Ridge and Sunset Park, it looks like. So we got a big old cell coming on through right now. Always something going on, I tell you. Now, do we have hail officially for this as well? Yeah, we still have... okay, so no hail. That's why they took away the severe thunderstorm warning. The thunderstorm warning has rescinded. Oh, we got some flood warnings here. Flash flood warning, radar indicated for an hour and 45 minutes. So there you go, radar indicated, flash flood. Flash flood warning, and then we also have another one. Flash flood warning, possible radar indicated, considerable threat to damage. 1.5 to 3 inches of rain an hour. Wow, that is a lot of water coming down up there right now. So we are dealing with quite a bit here. Let me check Notify NYC here really quick. Looking much better, more informative than the guesstimators on TV. I appreciate that. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. Pitcher Jake Bird to the Yankees, people. Pitcher Jake Bird to the... No updates on the flash flood warning. So this is our latest flash flood warning, courtesy of the National Weather Service here. So we still have our flood warning until 6:15 for Staten Island, western Brooklyn, most of Manhattan. And then going up into New Jersey as far north as Inglewood. Let's check our cameras here. Cold front moves about 25 miles an hour. The pass through fast. It could, Robert. It could. Do you like it when I'm in radio mode there, Audrey? I appreciate that. I'm glad you're enjoying the show here today. As we watch the weather, our special edition of this week on the internet here, as we watch the rain pass through the city. Top of the hour. Top of the hour. Let's do it, Mrs. Vick. Let's give them a top of the hour bumper, shall we? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I'm looking for it. I'm looking for it. I'm looking for it. There it goes. Let's give us a 90-second bumper here. As we watch the rain. Heavy rains over the city and New Jersey passing through right now, so please be careful out there. Take your time traveling around. Gonna check the transit updates really quick. Transit updates. Nothing new just now. Delays on downtown R&W trains were skipping stops. We have now severe delays, everyone. Okay, we still are addressing the power loss. We do have an update here. Severe delays on the A train. The C service is suspended. Take 1 trains for alternate service. We're still addressing our loss of power at West 4th Street, Washington Square. So severe delays on the A train. C train is suspended. B train's also suspended in both directions near West Washington Square there, West 4th Street. So stay far away from the village. We also have delays on now the 6 train. Uptown 6 trains are running with delays while they address a signal problem at 3rd Avenue and 138th Street. And, of course, the G also dealing with those F delays there by West 4th Street, Washington Square Park. Skipping stops downtown there. Downtown R&W trains are skipping a bunch of stops going express from Herald Square, then taking the Q line down to DeKalb if your stop is skipped. Take an Uptown train. There are quite a few transit delays, but nothing affected due to the rain just yet. So that's a good thing. Do you have a degree in meteorology? I tried to get one of those, Robert. I tried to get one of those. I really wanted them. But let's check the weather, the traffic radar here, brought to us by babiesovernight.com. And yeah, so we still got some delays here downtown. But look at I can't get over what these storms look like here. These storms are pretty wild here. Live lightning over the Nassau, Queensboro. Look at New Jersey has a lot of lightning passing on through here. I just can't get over the look of these storms here as they kind of just build and kind of drift over the area here. It's an incredible storm here. But good to see you. Good to see everybody. Welcome as I check your transit and weather here. No new updates at the National Weather Service, so that's a good thing. So we got no new updates on the National Weather Service, and of course, Notify NYC is not reporting anything, right? Guys are not reporting anything. Nope, no new updates as of yet. So we are again under a flash flood warning for Brooklyn, Manhattan, Staten Island until 6:15. Not too late. I know, Cake. I should go back to school, right? If I could afford it, I would go back to school. But if you're new to the broadcast, tell me where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. Welcome on into the show, people. Hope everyone's having a good, calm, and safe afternoon. Why are people doing that? Okay, that's weird. One of those neighborhood chat things. They're just being so fussy on there. Anyway, I'm like, are people emailing me? No, it's this stupid Nextdoor message board thing. I don't know. I gotta deactivate that somehow. It's annoying. Anyway, is my voice pure gold? I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I tried to make a nice, calming voice. You know what? While we're here enjoying the weather radar, I might as well get a story in or two, because this is, after all, This Week on the Internet. So we're gonna keep tabs of the rain right here. We'll come back to the super radar here, sponsored by you, the viewers. But let's continue on here. Let's get a quick story here. Let's get a quick animal story here to bring the situation, a little bit of calmness here to the situation here. A wayward sea lion was found wandering on a California road. Yes, another wandering animal on a highway. Oh, look at this little guy. Isn't he cute? Emergency responders teamed up with members of the public and animal rescuers in California to rescue a sea lion found loitering in the middle of a road. The San Rafael Police Department said on social media that the officers responded alongside a local fire department when a sea lion was spotted wandering into traffic on Point San Pedro Road. He said that the officers and firefighters and community members used shields and a litter basket and cardboard to safely corral and encourage the sea lion over to the Point San Pedro Bay Park. Once in the park, the sea lion took advantage of sprinklers. The sea lion was dubbed Pointer by its rescuers, was collected by the Marine Mammal Center and taken in for treatment for a suspected bacterial infection. Pointer will be rehabilitated and eventually returned to the wild. Let's go to the picture here. There we go. He's looking good. He's a happy guy. He's like, all right, what do you want from me over here? Yes, but look at him. They slowly coax him. They come over there. The water's nice over there. So they got him, and then he enjoyed some time with a sprinkler. I'm happy that Pointer is doing well and feeling better. But as we continue on here, it has dropped 11, 12 degrees now here at the Super Studios. It has dropped 12 degrees here at the Super Studios here. And, but, yes, a wandering sea lion. I hope to get a sea lion. Well, we did have a baby sea lion once on the live stream here in Coney Island. That was a while back now. But I hope to capture another sea lion. But let's continue on with some more heartwarming stories of animals. Let's continue on with the news. A 27-year-old alpaca is officially named the world's oldest alpaca. So there you go. This little guy here, he's an old bastard here, at least in alpaca years. An alpaca living on a farm in New Zealand was officially named the oldest in the world at the ripe old age of 27 and 185 days old. The Guinness World Book Records said the animal named Hawthornden Waninu, say that 5 times fast, was officially named as the oldest living alpaca in captivity when his age was verified on July 6. Waininu was born in 1998 and has lived with his owners Vicky and Alex since 2002. They said that personally, the personality of my lovely Wanu is now a bit of an old grumpy man. In his younger days, he will be the herd lookout, sitting on a high vantage point, watching the world go by. She said she always gotten along with the rest of the alpaca herd, but now he spends most of his time with the goats named Barney and a sheep named Squeak. I believe the secret to longevity is the comfort in which he lives. He has access to shelter all day, and the first little bit of rain, he's inside sitting it out until it's dry again. That's a smart move. But there you go, the oldest living alpaca, 27 years young. Wainanu, happy birthday, and many, many. So he's 108 in alpaca years. Yes, indeed. Yasu Gris, sexy cheesecake. Good to see you, sexy cheesecake. Yasu Gris, good to see you. Welcome to the show as we watch the rain pass by New York. If you're just tuning in, tell me where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. We're watching the weather radar, and we're doing this, that, and the other thing today. Making sure of, we have a lot of delays here on the highway, so let's continue on. Let's take a quick look at the traffic. So Mrs. Babbage, please. Traffic and weather radar brought to you by Babies Overnight and the members of this channel. A lot of traffic delays here. Look at this. We got a solid ride going out. This is closed highway here in Bayside here. Bayside, Queens here. Solid ride going all the way up from the LIE, going all the way up to 26th Avenue. So a slow ride, all closed off due to flooding. And this, actually, we have another update right here. Southbound at the Belt Parkway, at the Belt System Cross Island Parkway, Throgs Neck approach. All lanes are blocked. So all lanes are blocked at the Throgs Neck approach. Due to flooding. So this whole corridor here seems to be flooded out here in the Bay Terrace Bayside area. So we have a solid, slow ride going all the way down. But good to see everybody. But off topic, you just bought a Osmo 7. Congratulations, Nibble. Good to see everybody. If you're new to the broadcast, tell me where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. 4:11 as the rain winds down here. It is beginning to dissipate here. It's actually not that heavy out my window right now, which is a good thing. But congratulations on the new gimbal there. Let's go around the Earth cameras here. Are you gonna give me the ads? There you go. Oh no, they're gonna give me the ads. They're gonna give me the ads. So there you go. They are determined to give me the ads as the rain winds down here at 4:11 in the afternoon. Look at that strong cell near Red Hook right now. So it was so wet here once a frog made its way into your kitchen. You had to corral it. Really, Jolie? That's amazing. That's amazing, Jolie. Wow, I had to corral a frog. That's my wife's nightmare. My wife does not like frogs. So, cricket. Wait, actually, wait, hold on. I got to find the sound for all my Puerto Ricans there of the coqui. I got to find the sound of the coqui for you guys. Right, where's the sound of the coqui? Where's the sound? Wait, I misspelled that? Did I really misspell that? There we go. All right, for all you people who love frogs, your actual gimbal is acting weird. It doesn't turn. You get stuck. You get stuck using the joystick to move it. Did you recalibrate it? Maybe sometimes recalibrating it will help. But don't you love frogs? Not everybody loves frogs, people. Not everybody loves frogs. And this sound right here could be the nightmare sound. Wait, where is it, Miss? There we go. Coqui? Coqui? Cookie? Wow, a house got hit by lightning not far from your house, E-Bike Mike. I could see that. Wow. Anyway, so we got breaking news, everyone. A house was hit by lightning in Staten Island. The rain, luckily, is beginning to dissipate from Staten Island. So here's a look at the weather radar. But this one cell is just sitting over Brooklyn. But Staten Island looks like it's drying out slowly. But we have this very heavy cell over Bay Ridge. We got here Kensington, Greenwood Cemetery, Sunset Park, Borough Park, that whole area there. Your friend once tripped on a huge toad. It was very Disney. There you go. Okay. Oh, I gotta do something here. I'm in the wrong account. There we go. Anyway. Yeah, it's time to get. Yes, now it's time to get the new phone. Right, did the job for 4 years. That sounds about good. That sounds about right, Nibble. As the rain calms down here in New York City. Wow, I wonder. Wait, I gotta see something here. I'm just curiosity is gonna kill the cat right now. Somebody took my 40 viewers and kept tuning in and tuning out. So I just want to see. Just want to see. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, go. Oh, that's good. People are outside streaming. That's cool. Let's see. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, people out there in the rain. People hanging out there in the rain. Which is cool. You know, randoms do not comment. Yeah, now what happened to my randoms do not comments? There we go. Okay, that's good. I mean, that's good. Hey, listen, I got 70 people who are here dedicated. So that's cool to know. But good to see you, Rouge Jones. Welcome. Good to see everybody, people. But good to see if you're just joining us, tell me where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. Good to see you, Investigator. Welcome. Watching the rain over New York City here. It's beginning to dissipate here. Let's go to the Earth camera here really quick. We should get it lightening up here a little bit here, right? They're determined to play the ads for me though. So we're trying to get around that as best as we can. There we go. There's our ominous view over the Brooklyn Bridge right now. Look at that. Wow. Ominous view over the Brooklyn Bridge right now. You mentioned the time your house got struck by lightning, and now it happened again. Yeah, there you go. Wait, did your house just got struck by lightning now? Oh, that's not good. Low clouds over the city right now. As we watch this rain pass on through. The ferries are still running. That's our view from the Statue of Liberty. It's the most view we've gotten from the Statue of Liberty in a while. But New Jersey is the one who's really getting this first round of storms in here. New Jersey is the one that's getting this really big round of storms here, it looks like. But excuse me, but it is do we have another round coming in from the west here? We might have another round here coming in from the west. You got a lot of flood advisories. It looks like, look at all these flood warnings here. You got a flash flood over there for another 2 hours. Just the Queens one. The Queens has a flash flood warning for another hour and 28 minutes. And then we have another flash flood warning for another hour and 13 minutes. That's the Bronx. New Rochelle's in that. Northern Manhattan is in there. 1.5 inches to 3 inches an hour. I'm looking at this guy right here. This is by, is that just to the east of JFK. And then we got like this whole, look at this interesting formation beginning to form here from New York Harbor here. Let's go back to that harbor cam here. There's New York, yeah, there's our Empire State Building camera. There we go. This is the Brooklyn Bridge. There we go. There's our harbor cam. Yeah, we have a very interesting formation happening right here, right now. With the rain, it's like a rain shield coming through the city at the moment here. Just to the Well, LaGuardia. I'm sorry, Kennedy Airport. Kennedy Airport. We just had an update here. Let's see here. Let's have another update here. You see, it's moving very interestingly. Like, just a heavy. They're just calling it a cell with no actual hail or nothing like that. Look, it's beginning to fill in here. So Jamaica Bay getting a little bit more action here, and then you get that solid line out there by Atlantic Jones Beach area. Staten Island has calmed down. This first line is almost done pushing through here, but it's kind of filling in here. Let's go back to the other radar here. A lot of lightning strikes here along New Jersey. There's another live lightning. Live lightning over there at Tom's River. Looks like our... let's go over to Mount Holly here really quick. I'm going to head over to here to Mount Holly. And this is where our radar is actually located. We're still under a flood warning. Flash flood warning for the next 2 hours. But we get a strong line of storms making their way towards Tom's River right now, making its way out towards Atlantic City. Strong line right there. That is not to be messed with. I mean, it is kind of dissipating though, but I can see why we have the flash flood warnings out. But the multiple cells making their way through. It's not time to make an arc just yet. That'll be a good live stream though. Staten Island, the Staten Island house. Oh, just now, Staten Island house. Oh, did lightning hit the Staten Island house right now? That was over at an Annandale over there by E-Bike Mike. Luckily now the rain is calming down in Staten Island. But good to see everybody. Welcome as we watch the weather together. Rainy day. But good to see you, Nina. Welcome on into the show. And let's see if there's any more transit updates here. Severe delays on the A, E, D, and F trains. Service is severely disrupted. C train service is suspended. Take the number 1 train for alternate service. A trains in Brooklyn are running local to accommodate riders for the suspension of the C train. Nostrand Avenue at Nostrand Avenue board A trains on the lower level at the C platform. We also have delays on the D and the F. So there's no rush hour D express service. No express D train service right now. All D trains will be making local stops from Manhattan to the Bronx. For service between Manhattan and the Bronx, take the 4 train. For service along Central Park West, take the number 1 train. For service in Lower Manhattan, consider a nearby N or Q trains at Canal Street or the you're shit out of luck, or the M103 buses. Those run along 1st and 2nd Avenues or 3rd Avenue or something like that. Anyway, I forget. The M15 runs along 1st and 2nd Avenues, taking you downtown. For service between Manhattan and Brooklyn, consider nearby NQ or R trains. Service in Brooklyn, consider the NQ or R trains, or B103, B68, or B82 service. We have a lot of delays here going on. Skipping stops in Lower Manhattan. There's no Lower Manhattan bound, downtown bound R and W trains. R and W trains are making express stops between 34th Street to Canal Street, then taking the Q line up and over the bridge to DeKalb. If your stop is skipped, take a downtown Q or W, and then an uptown R or W. Actually, R and W trains are running with delays in both directions. They're still dealing with the smoke condition at Prince Street. But or a stiff drink, yes indeed. Grab a snack, grab a stiff drink. Today's the kind of day you want a day drink inside at home in your house. Maybe watching my nonsensical ass try to entertain you guys. But yes, taking the subway in the rain is always such a great experience. It really is. I'm happy we're not getting too much flooding. This is good. We're not getting too much flooding right now. And just this is just updated here. M train service is not running on Queens Boulevard. There is no M train service between Delancey Street, Essex Street, and Forest Hills, 71st Avenue. Queens-bound M trains will end their run at Chambers Street on the J. For service along Queens Boulevard, take an E or R train or the Q60 bus. For service between Manhattan and Queens, take the E, R, number 7 trains. For service in Manhattan, take a nearby R or W or 1 trains along 7th Avenue and Broadway, respectively. Again, no M train service. No M train between Delancey, Essex, and Queens, Forest Hills. That's pretty much the whole line right there. So yes, trying to find your way home is like going through an Alice in Wonderland maze. But have a Long Island, if you can, if you drink, have a Long Island iced tea. Maybe that might ease the pain of your commute home. I'll be here with you for at least another 35 more minutes. As the temperature now goes back up, we're now up to 83 degrees here at the Super Studios. As we watch, it really has calmed down. It almost is light out the window now. It got dark and now it's getting lighter again, which is very interesting. 134 likes. Let's go. Let's get to 150 likes before we end the show in the next 35 minutes. But welcome on into the show, everybody. No reports of major flooding, just 192 here. Let's open up the, let's check out the traffic radar brought to us by babiesovernight.com. And yeah, so we have here our closed 295 here from the Throgs Neck Bridge all the way down to the LIE. So both directions, 295 closed from the Throgs Neck to the LIE. So, Northern Boulevard looks like it's moving, but it's a slow ride. Also, the LIE in both directions looks like a slow ride. And we do have some other, looks like we might have some other closures here as well along the LIE, taking you out towards Douglaston. So it looks like we have a solid ride, though, all the way outbound here. And then when you get closer into Queens here, closer to Midtown, solid ride both directions along the LIE. Solid ride on the BQE through Williamsburg and Greenpoint, taking you right down into downtown Brooklyn. Outbound Brooklyn Bridge got some traffic, but your Manhattan and Willie B are looking good. Lots of delays right now along the Hugh Carey Brooklyn Battery Tunnel right now, taking you down in towards the Gowanus. Slowdowns along the Gowanus, normal probably delays here. Outbound on the Verrazano, people want to go home. It's a slow ride, so take your time. Don't drink and drive. Belt Parkway, look at it, slow here. Belt Parkway from the Verrazano going all the way out towards Floyd Bennett Field. Look at this slow ride here. Sheepshead Bay, not a fun ride, taking you all the way out here. All the way out there towards Canarsie. Starts to ease up after Canarsie and Howard Beach there, it looks like, taking you into JFK Airport. And we do have at least 2-hour delays at all of our major airports. 2-hour delays at all of our major airports, at least, maybe longer. So please check in with your airline if you're flying out. Solid ride going across the Holland Tunnel, both directions here. Looks like we have some incidents happening here. Let's see here. An incident there, and 30-minute delays outbound at Tottenham Circle. Yeah, Tonnelle Circle out there. So we got some delays right there, as well as the Lincoln Tunnel. Lincoln Tunnel got both slow rides here. We got both incidents. Yeah, so just delays on both tunnels at the moment. Solid ride up the west side here, taking you all the way up to the GWB. But GWB is looking okay considering. But I wouldn't recommend the Cross Bronx Expressway. A solid ride right across town, right across the Bronx. And, of course, there we go. It was green before. The Bronx River Parkway is a slow ride, no doubt, because the river has filled up with water. I have a feeling they're going to close the Bronx River Parkway. We don't have anything official just yet, but something tells me that there's something going on here at the Bronx River Parkway, right along the the New York Botanical Garden and the Bronx Zoo. So, but it looks like your other river parkway, the Sawmill, is looking a little bit better. So that's looking okay, considering. But yeah, Bronx River Parkway. It's a slow ride, so pack some patience as this rain passes through. But it's officially pouring in Canarsie, so let's zoom in on Canarsie right now. Yes! Look at this. The storm has literally blossomed over Jamaica Bay. It's filling in right now. So the storm is filling in. I think it's a bit of a transfer of energy happening right now. So it looks like Jamaica Bay looks like it's getting slammed. The Fireworks Friday is going to happen. Quacky Snack Fireworks Friday. We are on for Fireworks Friday. So we are good for Fireworks Friday. It's going to be a great day tomorrow. Fireworks Friday, it's looking great. It's actually, by Fireworks Friday time, it's going to be pretty cool. Actually, might feel cold tomorrow evening for the fireworks. So it might feel cool for the fireworks tomorrow, but the temperature and the weather is looking fantastic for Fireworks Friday. So yeah, we're gonna be good for Fireworks Friday. But the silver lining is that Crazy Coney Island Kid, I think he did have the day off. He did have the day off for Wednesday, or is it Thursday? Thursday. But Maria Wall is back. Welcome back. Good to see everybody, people. As we watch the weather radar here for another 32 minutes. Good to see everybody. A very special episode of This Week on the Internet. Look at how that rain just build up right now. And then we have not one but two cells beginning to form just south. Let's see, this is a Red Bank, New Jersey. Excuse me, Red Bank, New Jersey here. Six Flags there. Got a storm coming over Six Flags near Jackson. Look at how this is filling in. This is pretty wild. It's going to be a beautiful weekend. It's going to be cold. For fireworks time tomorrow night, it's going to be in the mid-70s. It might be like 74 degrees with a breeze coming off of the water. And then Saturday, the high temperature is going to be like 72, 76 degrees. It's going to be crazy. So it's going to feel really nice with a really nice breeze Saturday and Sunday. So, but doesn't that sound good, Dave Jeffrey? Good to see you, Dave Jeffrey. Welcome. I hope you're having a great afternoon. I hope everyone's having a great afternoon. As this rain passes through the city, but it's going to be in the 70s. We got a great bike ride planned out for you guys for Saturday. So we're going to be riding summer streets on Saturday. So we're going to be riding closed streets from the Brooklyn Bridge all the way up to Inwood. And let's see how that times out. That might time out right as we get to Inwood. They're going to open up. They should make summer streets like the whole day, not from like 9 in the morning to, it's going to be 3 in the afternoon. The streets are going to stay closed. So what we're going to probably end up doing is just ride the summer streets in one direction and then take the west side all the way down for Saturday. So Saturday, we're going to be doing some serious Manhattan cycling with special guest E-Bike Mike. So we'll be touring on Saturday. So looking forward to Saturday. The weather's going to be great. And I don't know what I'm going to do on Sunday just yet. So we'll figure out what we're going to do on Sunday. But Saturday is looking like a perfect day for a bike ride. But good to see everybody. Welcome. It's going to be a great bike stream, Cracky Segments. We're going to have a closed street. We're going to be on a closed street from Lower Manhattan all the way up to Inwood. It's like 11 miles of closed streets that we're going to ride. We're basically going to ride along, we're going to take Center Street to Lafayette, Lafayette to 4th Avenue, 4th Avenue to Park Avenue, Park Avenue all the way up to, I believe, 110. Then we take, from 110, we go across to Broadway, across Broadway, all the way up then to, I think it's 190? It might be 190. Let me see if I can bring the Summer Streets map up here, because I'm very excited to ride this. I'm very excited about Summer Streets here. All these closed streets that we're going to have here. Let's see here. I don't have like a picture. They want to give me like an interactive map. I don't want an interactive map. I want a picture. There we go. There we go. I found a little something here. I found a little something here. There we go. So here. So me and E-Bike Mike are going to have a fantastic Saturday riding the summer streets. Here is the route for Summer Streets. We're going to start out here in Lower Manhattan. Then we go all the way up Lafayette to Park Avenue. Then we take Park Avenue all the way up. And wait, actually, this is not the correct one. God damn it. Ugh. Why does somebody have to smash that like button? That's right, smash that like button. as the rain really comes in. Smash that like button. Let me find this other one here. Let me see. I want to open image a new tab. Thank you, Mrs. Babbage. Oh, God. Now you make it like the size of a... Are you really giving me something the size of a postage stamp? I need a proper map, Mrs. Babbage. Come on. Oh, is this... No, that ain't it either. That's last year's. That's last year's one. I want... Oh, bloody hell. I gotta really do this. Gotta really do this. E-Bike Mike, if you never rode a bike through a Grand Central, it's an amazing experience. You're in for a treat. And do they have trike e-bikes? Three-wheel e-bikes? My company does not have three-wheel e-bikes. I know there's some other companies that have them. But I know there's some other companies that have them. But my company that I work for does not have them. All right, did I find one finally, or this is like a Reddit post? This is like a dumb Reddit post, but I will take it. Let me see here. Oh, God, what an awful map. Why do people put up such BS maps? Oh, bloody hell. Are we serious? We can't find like a goddamn PDF map of what's going on Saturday. Are we really that dumb, DOT? The DOT is really letting me down, guys. The DOT is really letting me down right now because they don't have a simple... You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me, DOT. Yo, DOT is really letting me down right now. DOT is really... Excuse me. DOT is really letting me down right now. Oh, bloody hell. Is this the only thing I have? Is this really the only thing I have? Okay, whatever. All right. Oh, God. And then you make it blurry. And then you make it blurry. You got to be kidding me, DOT. Uh-oh. Close the program. DOT. I am not happy with the DOT right now because they should have better resources available for people like me who might want to show people how this whole thing works. All right, let's try this again. Let's try this again. Okay, this is a very poor example of what we're gonna do here. Okay, let's try this here. This is bullshit. Yeah, e-trikes are pretty cool. E-trikes are pretty cool. So I don't know if you guys could kind of see that. You guys could kind of see that. Here is our Summer Streets route. But basically, we're going to go from Foley Square. We're going to go all the way up Park Avenue to 110. Then we cross over at 110. And we take that all the way up to 100 and... so that's Dyckman Street. We're going to go all the way up along Broadway to Dyckman Street. So it's a long corridor. It's the longest Summer Streets ever. Looking very much forward to it. But I wish I had a better map to show you. But we're going to go from like Lower Manhattan all the way up to Inwood. And it's very, very exciting that what's going to happen on Saturday. The rain is really building up over Jamaica Bay yet. And then this actually might hit me. Oh, did we lose? Oh, we lost internet. Oh, we lost internet, but I think we're back. Okay, we lost internet. We have lost internet, but I think we're back. All right, we have lost internet, but we are back. We have lost internet, but we are back, everyone. We are back. We lost internet for a moment, but we're back. Mr. Metalhead is the first one back in the room. Strawberry Fields. Let's actually do this. Let's actually do this. Mrs. Babbage, please. Mr. Metalhead Warrior is the first one in the room, and Strawberry Fields comes in second place. Autumn Alluring, we're back, and E-Bike Mike, we are back. We are back, everyone. We have internet back, Scott Murphy. Welcome on into the show. But we are back, Quacky Snack. We had a dropout in the internet as we wind down the show. Activity 79, we are back. Lisa UK Girl is still here. We are back. GM Churks, we are back. Let's get to 150 likes. Let's go. Nina's back. We're back, baby. And Sarah C, we are back. We are back. Yep, they're pretty versatile. Those e-bike trikes. We are back. We had a little bit of a signal problem there. We dropped out for a few minutes, or a minute, but we are back. Golden Girl 54. Who sees Susan? We're back, Susan. As the rain builds up here once again, here in New York City. Jolie, we're back in action. And Stars 2, JJ, we're back. 39 minutes past the hour. It's 4:39 here in New York City as the rain continues on. The rain is continuing on here. Hopefully everyone stays safe here. We'll get to some more traffic and transit updates once we make sure we have everybody back. Have you hit the like button yet? Hit that like button. It helps me out in the algorithm tremendously. Let's get to 150 likes. 11 more to go. We could do it before the show ends in 20 minutes. The weather got me. The weather got me, people. Right as it's not that bad outside, but you never know how all this internet crap works sometimes. It sometimes messes up. Make sure, people. Make sure, get your umbrella. Tell your umbrella guys to watch the channel right now. Get me an umbrella for later on this afternoon. The storms are beginning to build up over Staten Island again. So get your umbrella back again, people, right now. Got some nice video of the clouds coming in. Nice. GM Jerks will be posting some video, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for letting us know that. But there you go. Get your umbrellas now as the rain comes in. We're going to check with Notify NYC and the National Weather Service as well. But no new updates on Notify NYC. No updates yet. National Weather Service. No updates. Flash flood warning, including New York, Manhattan, New York, Staten Island, Western Brooklyn are still under a weather watch. Jersey Devil fans, 6-7. Numbers, everyone. Numbers. Thank you so much, Jersey Devils fan. 6-7, everybody. I don't know what that means, but 6-7. Good to see everybody, people. 4:41 now in the afternoon as we watch this weather together. Let's go around the Earth cameras. Yeah. Oh, are they going to give me the ad? Oh, they got to just give me the ad now. There we go. As you can see, we got light raindrops right now. Looks like Luna Park is officially closed. That's a good thing. It's not fun to ride rides. Looking out across New York Harbor. Yes, lightening up ever so slightly. Lightening up a little bit slightly right now over New York Harbor. We can finally see a little bit of a view from the Empire State Building, everyone. A little view from the Empire State Building. And a lightening up very... Oh, we got a big blob of water, though. But it's lightening up at the World Trade Center. Looking across the way there, across from the Statue of Liberty torch camera. In the rain. They're up there in the rain, but it is clearing out. Just indeed. I know, just numbers, people. Take your magnesium, people. Jersey City, looking across from Jersey City, Exchange Place towards Lower Manhattan. Lightening up, but it looks like those clouds are trying to come back in, people. Clouds are coming back in. But good to see everybody. If you haven't told me already, tell me where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. We had a little signal blip there. Coming up 42 minutes past the hour. Good to see everybody. Welcome. If you haven't said hello. The chat is unrestricted, so tell me where you're watching. You can say anything you want. I don't care. But anyway, let's go back to that super radar here. Rain is beginning to dissipate, but we got a little backland here. Look at this. This is very interesting. Right here, the South Shore of Staten Island here. A little bit of a back end little push here coming on in. Yes, Coney Island's always beautiful, even under the rain. But look, it's a very interesting formation there coming back along the South Shore there. Going up towards the Narrows. Yes, what snacks are you having, friends? Here at the Super Studios, as we get into lighten up here, the sun, it looks like it's trying to come out now. Looks like the sun is trying to come out, but as we go towards Jamaica Bay here, solid storm right now over Starrett City, over Canarsie right now. So very heavy rain, but it is beginning to dissipate. Manhattan got some showers, but it's beginning to lighten up, and it will wind down in about the next maybe by the end of the show here. But we do have some more storms building up from the north here, so we are not out of the woods yet when it comes to all this weather that we have going on right now. But good to see you, Katya, watching out there in Florida. But you wish you was watching in New Jersey or New York City. Come on back. We're not going anywhere, Katya. Good to see you. 76 degrees here at the Super Studios, everybody. Welcome on into the show. As I get so excited, my nose begins to run. But yes, rain all night into the morning, please, for the love of God. Let's cool everything down. But the fireworks tomorrow, we are good for fireworks tomorrow. So that is a good thing. But it is going to rain all night, hopefully. But tomorrow morning, I have a feeling. I'll give you my weather update. Tomorrow morning, I still think it's going to be really muggy and humid. I think tomorrow is going to be just an awful morning as the afternoon. So this time tomorrow afternoon, it should start feeling a lot better. But good to see you, Stones fan. Welcome. We're waiting for some rain up there in Stone Mountain. I hope it rains up there in Stone Mountain. It cooled up a bit too there, Flo. Yes, indeed. We actually got down to... Actually, now we're back down to 76 degrees. We went back up to 84, 83. But now we're back down to 76 here. I'm glad you're enjoying this, Katya. A lot of people seem to be enjoying this today as we watch the rain pass through the city. And if you haven't said hello, tell me where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. Let's go around the Earth cameras here. Oh, the Earth cameras are determined to play an advertisement for us. Scott Murphy, I'm glad you enjoyed the show. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you subscribe to never miss a live stream, including these nonsensical ones that we do sometimes here on the show. Oh no, your roof is leaking. Yikes. Autumn Alluring, I hope you take care of that, Autumn. I hope you take care of that as soon as possible, Autumn. But that is not fun at all to have your roof leaking, as these strong storms are now in eastern Brooklyn and Queens. Looks like eastern Queens is really getting it right now. As we watch this rain, usually watch the live streams and this is your first time watching the show. I appreciate that, Katya. I appreciate that. But I hope you get that fixed as soon as possible there, Autumn. But good. If you haven't said hello, tell me where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. 141. Let's get to 150 before we end the show here. But subscribe for more cool stuff like this. I'm going to quickly renew here the National Weather Service page here. We'll do the National Weather Service here. No updates. We're still under a flash flood warning, including New York, Staten Island, Staten Island, and western Brooklyn. So we're still under that. Good to see you out there in Suffolk County. So Scott Murphy, let's check out the weather out there in Suffolk County here. We got a very interesting line of storms coming along out there in Suffolk County. It's literally riding the island, making its way out to Montauk right now. Strong cell out here. Right here by the break. They're heading towards Shelter Island right there. But a solid rain coming just all across the island right now. So you guys are also under a flash flood warning as well. 1 to 2 inches of rain are expected over the hour. So strong line of storms now beginning to envelop Long Island. I keep on looking at this little cell right here. It's a very interesting cell here coming towards the Narrows, coming towards my neck of the woods right now. Coming from the south there. It's literally riding the south shore right there of Staten Island, making its way to the outer harbor right now. Very interesting look to this as it makes its... I think we're going to end the show with this big blob over my house. We might have to stay on a little bit longer just to see what happens. And will I lose internet again? But Joe Mooski, you're more than welcome for the live stream. You're more than welcome for keeping y'all updated as best as I can. Let's see what happens with this very interesting wave here, making its way up from the south here. Very strong wave. I don't think they have officially a radar indicated thunderstorm just yet. But we do have flood wave, a flash flood warning for another 3 hours around the Red Bank, New Jersey area here. Much larger flash flood warning for another hour and 27 minutes here. All of Staten Island, western Brooklyn, going up towards Manhattan. The Bronx has its own flash flood warning for the next 41 minutes. And, of course, eastern Queens for another 56 minutes. But really strong storms making their way up right now. Wow, Autumn Along's house is 100 years old. Wow, that's wild. Okay, good. So they're officially on roof leaking watch. Okay, stay safe out there, Autumn. Right, it's coming down again, right? Yeah, look at this. So Annandale right now, let's zoom in on that. Looks like Annandale now is going to get whopped one more time. And that's a strong bow coming up from the south going towards the Narrows right now. So it's coming right up. It's coming right up. Let's watch this together here. It's coming up here. I don't see any new updates here. Let me check the transit here really quick as we're watching this storm come up from the south. Miss Cecilia Thomas, good to see you. We have severe delays on the A, the E, the D, the F, and the M trains. We are still dealing with a loss of power at West 4th Street, Washington Square, affecting the A, the E, the D, the F, and the M trains. There is no C and B service, so A trains are running local. No express service on the D train as well as the F train, and the M train is experiencing severe delays. We also have delays on the number 6 train. Uptown number 6 trains are dealing with delays after they addressed a signal problem at 3rd Avenue and 138th Streets. N trains are experiencing delays with the report of smoke at Prince Street. Smoke at Prince Street is affecting the N, Q, R, and W trains. Downtown R and W trains have resumed making regular scheduled stops in lower Manhattan. But again, please be patient with this as they begin to clear. Cars stuck. Clearview Expressway flooded. Really? Let me check. Let's check the traffic map here. Oh yeah, look at this. We got some delays happening up here. Let's head up towards East Chester here. A slow ride here along 95 Hutchinson River Parkway. Looks like it's a little bit of Bronx River Parkway. It's not going to be a fun ride. But we got a lot of delays here. The Throgs Neck Bridge is going to have that problem with the Cross Island. Looks like the Cross Island Expressway is also closed now in both directions. As well as 295 here. This solid ride, all closed here. This is all flooded here. So the Cross Island and going into 295 into Throgs Neck Bridge, all closed due to the flooding. A slow ride on the LIE making its way back and forth past Flushing Meadows, Corona Park. LIE, a solid ride, taking you into the Queens Midtown Tunnel. Slow ride along the 59th Street Bridge. And slow ride outbound on the Queens Midtown Tunnel, taking you into the LIE. And then, of course, the BQE, a slow ride through Williamsburg and Greenpoints. A slow ride taking you down towards downtown Brooklyn here. Brooklyn-bound Brooklyn Bridge, slow ride. So take the Manhattan or the Williamsburg Bridge. Normal volume delays right now along the what's the name of that? The Brooklyn Battery Tunnel here. Brooklyn Battery Tunnel here, a slow ride, but it's moving, so that's all that matters. Yeah, things are popping off everywhere. As we have this very interesting bow echo storm here coming up from the south here. Just an interesting weather. We're about to get slammed here at the Super Studio, so we're just going to stay live here. I was going to finish at 5 o'clock. We're going to go a little bit later than that. I want to see what happens when this rain passes through here, because we're about to get slammed with another little blip here of water. Belt Parkway here, slow ride. We got a slow ride here in the Belt Parkway. Slow ride on the Belt Parkway, both directions. No doubt there is flooding along the Belt Parkway, especially here along Jamaica Bay, Canarsie Pier area. But this little blob right here is just very interesting to watch. As this comes towards the Super Studios right now, 76 degrees right now. And as a Stones fan, second person to say that, Stones fan and Quacky Snack have both mentioned for me to build an ark. I will build an ark when the next hurricane hits. I will do that all on live stream, okay? I will do that all on live stream. But the sky is getting lighter as this massive bow echo comes towards the house. This is going to be very interesting in the next 10 minutes here. I have a feeling the tap is just going to turn on here, and it's going to rain very heavily again. But it looks like the back end of it is dissipating. ever so slightly. So let's see how this plays out in the next 10 minutes here. It is not raining a drop right now out the window. Exactly. I'm going to build an arc, rent it out, and monetize that bastard. Right? Actually, hold on. I must do this really quick because let's do it. Behold his mighty hand! It's coming, baby. It's coming. It's coming. It's a fast mover. It is. It is a very fast mover here. It is a very fast move. We don't have any hail associated with it, so that's good. But smash that like button. Let's get to what's a 143? Let's get to 150. Come on, guys, you can do it. We can get to 150. It's about to rain here. Do you like the ASMR? This is truly ASMR today on the live stream. There's nothing backing my voice unless I'm doing a. Actually, we'll do this. I'll do this. All right. We're coming up to the top of the hour. Lots of traffic delays and lots of rain all around New York City. Good to see you, Bandman. 76 degrees, but it feels like 79 degrees. 95! Turn on the air conditioning, Bandman. Good to see you. Lots of traffic delays all around the city, so pack some patience as the rain passes through this afternoon. Lynn Evanson, good to see you. I should be a weatherman, right? Good to see you from Halls, Washington. Overcasting, cool out there. Enjoy that beautiful weather, Lynn. Lots of transit delays. Severe delays on the A, E, D, F, and M trains, with delays also on the G, N, Q, and R, and W trains. We also have some service issues on the... of course, somebody's taking their yacht out from Jamaica Bay. Rockaway bound and Rockaway shuttle trains are delayed in both directions, while the South Channel Bridge opens for boats to pass. Because as you can see through the weather radar, this is perfect boating conditions. So yeah, pack patience if you take the train. Thank you so much for hanging on out with us. 76 degrees. It's 56 minutes past the hour. Coming up to 5 o'clock. No updates on from the National Weather Service at the moment, so that's a good thing. But we're still under a flood watch here. As this interesting bow echo comes ominously towards my house. Slowly but surely, it's coming towards my house. Slow and steady. It's coming towards my house. So we're going to end the show here right as this rain gets here to the house. But I hope everyone's having a great afternoon. Good to see everybody. And always don't forget to behold his mighty hand. Yes, it's raining heavy outside, people. And I'm happy that I have those thunder sounds. You know, I don't have just one thunder sound. I have 4 of them, you know, because you have to behold his mighty hand. Yes. Gotta make you guys think it's real. It's not, people. It's not. Thank you so much to those people who put up. Anyway, let's see. I don't know if this storm's gonna hit me. I don't know if this storm's gonna hit me any moment now. Oh my goodness, people! Let's go around the. Are we gonna play ads for me? Are you really gonna play ads for me now? Oh bloody hell! It's gonna play ads for me. Watch. I'm doing my best there, Jolie. I appreciate that, Jolie. Let's update that weather radar here. 57 minutes past the hour. There's our radar read from 55. So yeah, we got this interesting blip coming up from the south here. I'm waiting for this thing to hit the house. It's going to hit my house at any moment now. But a Fawn Marie, aloha. Good to see you. Yes, indeed. Rest in peace to the Prince of Darkness, Ozzy Osbourne. I mean, what a beautiful send-off he had yesterday. That was just an amazing send-off there. Yes, Dutch Theaters of the Mind, exactly. No Sgt. Peppers today. No, I told the Duchess I wanted some pork and I want some Franken beans today. I'm really in the mood. I'm on a whole. The Duchess makes one of the best Frankfurter and beans I have ever had. So I told her, you make me that today. So That is what's on dinner. That's what's on call later on this afternoon when she gets home. I hope she stays safe on the way getting home. Mrs. Babbage, please, it's coming up to the top of the hour. I'm waiting for this rain to hit my house. Interesting boat. Oh, we got times now. Let's see here. Okay, cell number C9. All right, slowly making its way over here. I'll be over here any moment now. So we're gonna stay live here for a few more minutes. No updates. No updates. Lots of traffic delays though, so pack a little bit of patience there. Throgs Neck Bridge. I'm looking at you guys. A lot of delays around over there since the highway is closed. Lots of delays also on the subways. The Q train. No Q train service between Atlantic Avenue and Barclays Center and Kings Highway. Downtown Q trains are terminating at Atlantic Barclays Center. Uptown Q trains are ending at Kings Highway. Q trains are delayed in both directions as they remove a downed tree at Parkside Avenue. Alternatives, take the F or the 5 train between Atlantic Barclays to Kings Plaza or Kings Highway, or maybe take a B41 bus. But a downed tree at Parkside Avenue affecting your Q train. Severe delays on the A, E, D, F, and M trains, and also delays on the G, N, R, and W trains, and also Rockaway Shuttle, because someone needs to get his yacht out into the ocean. It's the top of the hour. 72 degrees. That's nice. 72 is getting comfortable by you now again. That's good. As we watch this blob come up here. Good to see everybody. It's getting dark out my window once again, people. But aloha. Demolish that like button, but don't break your phone, please. It's a bad day for a ferry. We actually have no ferry delays, ironically enough. We have no, let me check NYC ferry here. Let me see if they have any delays here. I did not have that. I wanted to get all of them going on here. Let's see, live ferry status. Let's do the ferry status here. Okay, so we do have a service alert on all routes. So we do have a service alert on all routes here. Let's see here. Oh, that's Friday morning. Why are you telling me something about Friday morning? Let's see here. We have a, let me see. No. Okay, yeah, no. Just storms and flooding. New York City is anticipating storm conditions and flooding this afternoon and evening on July 31st, which may result in flooding near landings and potential weather-related delays. There are no delays at the moment on NYC ferry. So, yes, so Soundview. Actually, Soundview, we might have an alert on Soundview here. No. They're just redoing the pier at Soundview there. So far, so good. Everything is, the ferries are running good right now. But highway, driving around is not fun. Cross Island Expressway seems to be, at the moment, it's either closed or why don't they have anything labeled out here? Let me see here. Flooding along Interstate 295 at the Belt System Cross Island Throgs Neck approach. All the lanes are blocked. So we do have traffic delays going on there. And we do have flooding on the Belt System Cross Island Parkway ramp southbound. All the lanes are closed. That was updated just 5 minutes ago. You're still closed. Interstate 295 closed in both directions from 35th Avenue going all the way down towards Northern Boulevard. And it looks like the Cross Island Parkway seems to be having some issues as well. We do have another issue here. We have a crash. We have an incident of a crash on the Grand Central Parkway eastbound at 69th Road. One of the 4 lanes is closed. And that was just updated about 20 minutes ago. Justine, good to see you, Justine. Welcome on into the show. Good to see everybody, people. We're just waiting for this blob of rain to hit my house as I'm starting to see raindrops on my window as this is going to hit me right now. This is affecting me right now. Yep, officially stopped raining in Canarsie. Yep, we could confirm that with it's going to start raining again there, Autumn. It's going to start raining again. So we're looking right at Brooklyn now. So this is coming from the south. Actually, let's go to an Earth cam here. If we go to 19 State Street. This is looking the other way here. Let's go to 19 State Street here. There we go. So we're looking straight towards the storm that's coming towards me right now. Statue of Liberty is right underneath me here. Looking out towards Governor's Island here. So we're looking towards the south from 19 State Street. And it looks like that rain's coming straight towards... I know we got correspondents in Brooklyn and in Staten Island and all across New York City. And if you're just joining me, tell me where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out, especially if you're here in the 5 boroughs. Tell me how it is over there, because I'm watching this blob come towards me. Look at this blob come towards me. It's slowly but surely, and now there we go. It's starting to rain out the window now. Starting to rain out the window here. It looks like it's clearing up. It might be calming down a little bit in Staten Island right now. But we have a solid cell here, making its way from the south to the north here at the moment. Very exciting weather happening here in New York City. 149 likes. Let's get to 150. Let's go, baby. GF Jergs is checking on in from Lindenhurst, Long Island. He got some footage of some rain clouds that he'll be uploading later on today. So there you go. A lot of traffic delays going on right now here. Wow. Look at this. This is a we do have, let's do it, Mrs. Babbage. We officially have some breaking news here. Solid delays going all around Manhattan Island here. Looks like the FDR Drive has finally succumbed to the rain here. Flooding along the FDR Drive northbound lanes at East Houston streets. One of the 3 lanes is blocked, so one right lane is blocked there, creating not massive delays, but delays there along the FDR Drive southbound. Northbound is looking kind of cool, though, but then once you get up here by Midtown here, you get into solid delays going all the way up towards Gracie Mansion there, into the 90s, into the 110s, into the 120s. Harlem River Drive, slow ride, both directions, as we deal with the rain. Also the area near Yankee Stadium. Do we have flooding up there too as well? Major Deegan. We got flooding along the Major Deegan Expressway northbound at East 138th Street. One of the 3 right lanes is blocked. One of the 3 right lanes is blocked. But we do have flooding along the Major Deegan here. We do have a closed road here. We have emergency construction here at 129th Street. So that's creating our northbound delays here. But solid ride up the West Side Highway here. Solid ride going across the Lincoln Tunnel, both directions. Solid ride. Look at that. Solid ride across the Holland Tunnel as well. Outbound on the Brooklyn got some probably some volume here, as well as the Manhattan Bridge. People are taking my advice. So more people are taking outbound on the Manhattan Bridge. But Willie B is still looking good. Isn't it amazing how fast 2 hours has passed with me just yapping into the camera? Make sure you hit that like button. Hit that like button. And also, I want to thank this hour, this bonus time of the show is brought to you by Jennifer H. Jennifer H. and her very generous $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Jennifer, for sponsoring today's weather coverage. It's deeply appreciated. But anyway, traffic radar is all lit up. Solid right along the Belt Parkway, outbound on the Verrazano here. The Verrazano might shut down. Let's go back to the super radar here, because we have this big blob now coming up. Now it is raining out my window right now, but it's not as. I think the radar might be a little bit more bark than bite right now. It might be a little bit stronger than it actually says. Let me make sure I'm up to date with the radar too as well. Yes, we are. The radar is up to date. So, yeah, we got a big blob here. And you're more than welcome. Jennifer, you're more than welcome, Jennifer. Jennifer, I appreciate it, Jennifer. I appreciate it. But we have solid weather delays here, solid rain delays. It's amazing how much fun we could have inside, right, people? But thank you so much for getting me to 154 likes. We did it. Thank you guys so much. Much appreciated. As it begins to rain out my window right now. We lost internet one time. It was crazy. And oh my goodness, Lynn Evanson. And Lynn Evanson with a $10 super chat. Lynn is bringing you this bonus time on the live stream. I want to thank Lynn Evanson for a very generous $10 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $10 club. Much, much, much appreciated. with a big $10 super chat. I appreciate that. The blob is on your radars too. We're watching the blobs, people, live. Me and Coney Island Jim watching the blobs coming towards Brooklyn, or actually beginning to envelop Brooklyn right now. Strong cell right now. Look at that. Strong cell over the east end of the Rockaways, making its way out to Atlantic Beach and Lido Beach. So strong cell right now moving. Look at Long Island's really getting slammed right now. A lot of these storms blossoming up, making their way out towards the Forks there, out towards the east end there. So strong storms over most of Long Island. Looks like Montauk, East Hampton. You're all going to be getting into it in a little bit. Shout out to Amagansett. Amagansett. Look at Connecticut. Look at this. Connecticut bone dry, except for the northern part of the state there. Connecticut's looking good there. Strong storms coming towards the downstate area. So looks like it's calming down over the Bronx. Zoom in on the Bronx again. So the Bronx looks like it's calming down a little bit, but Queens looks like it's calming down for now. But we got a fresh blob moving in from the south, making its way up to the north right now. We're on Blob Watch 2025, brought to you by BabiesOvernight.com. Your new bundle of joy in a box overnight guaranteed. BabiesOvernight.com, bringing you Blob Watch 2025 live here on the Dutch Moss Family Networks. If you haven't hit like already, hit that like button. Hit that like button so we can continue to do Blob Watch. We're doing, and let's check the MTA here. We're gonna quickly check the transit here, see if there's any updates here. Was that movie filmed near you? That's awesome. We still have severe delays on the A, C, E trains, the D, F, and M trains. I think we're dealing with our West 4th problem. So trains are running with severe delays in both directions after they address the loss of power at West 4th Street. And look at this, and Leela Sorensen with a $20 super chat. Leela, thank you so much for the very generous $20 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $20 club. Much, much, much appreciated with a big $20 super chat. My goodness, Lynn Everson and Leela Sorensen and Jennifer H., thank you guys so much for sponsoring today's Blob Watch 2025 coverage. Bloody hell, that's awful kind of you, ladies. Thank you so much for sponsoring today's live stream. It's deeply, deeply, deeply appreciated. You got to pay for a fresh one of these later on. Thank you guys so much. Do you love the commercials there, Margie? Me too. You know what? Let's really quick, because we got to do. We have to ask our questions. We have to ask these questions, ladies and gentlemen. Are babies waterproof? Well, sometimes the babies you might get at BabiesOvernight.com are waterproof. You can throw them in the water all you want. So do me a favor. If you're in the mood for a baby, then make sure you head over to BabiesOvernight.com. BabiesOvernight.com bring you this exciting episode of Blob Watch 2025.
Has this ever happened to you?
I hate this baby.
Me too.
It doesn't have to be this way. At BabiesOvernight.com, you pick the kind of baby you want online and have it delivered the next day. No cord to cut, no morning sickness, no going for 9 months without sex. Choose from all creeds and colors. Just listen to a few of our satisfied customers.
It's great! If you don't like the one they send you, just throw it in the trash and they send a new one. No questions asked. I definitely use them again.
BabiesOvernight.com. Your new bundle of joy in a box overnight. Guaranteed.
BabiesOvernight.com bringing you this exciting coverage of Blob Watch 2025. Hey, guys. As we go around the Earth cameras one last time, the blob is here now. It's beginning to rain here at the Super Studios. Here we have not made it through the rain just yet. It is really building up again. Look at this. Wow, it's really building up here. The babies are leaky, but I want a nice waterproof baby, and I can find that at BabiesOvernight.com. But there you go, another big blob of rain coming up from the bottom of the city here. But I think we're gonna be fine here as the rain for now. As for now, tapers off. So you know what? Let's do this, Mrs. Babbage, please. Again, severe delays on the A, E, D, F, and M trains. Loss of power still at West 4th Street. We got delays on the 2 train. 2 and 5 trains are running with delays while they address a signal malfunction at 149th Street and 3rd Avenue. We also have delays on the N, Q, R, and W trains. They're dealing with we're dealing with delays. We had a smoke condition at Prince Street, but trains are running, just with some delays. Rockaway shuttle trains and A trains are dealing with delays in both directions as they wait for the South Channel Bridge to close because, you know, somebody had to take their yacht out. All other trains are running on and close to schedule. Also, don't forget, Q trains are dealing with a down tree at Parkside Avenue. No Q train service between Atlantic Barclays and Kings Highway. Lots of traffic delays all around the city, so be patient. All of our major airports have at least 90-minute delays. And the rain continues on. Do we have any updates from Notify NYC? No updates from Notify NYC and no updates from the National Weather Service. So that is good. BabiesOvernight.com bringing you this exciting show here. Thank you guys so much for hanging on out, guys. I think that's it. I think we've done 15 more minutes. We'll do 15 more minutes. We're now. I thought it was 5:30 already. all you super chatters just brought us to 5:30, so I appreciate it. 3 hours doing this of me yapping for 3 hours, but I think I'm gonna. But Coney got spared. Let's go to the Earth camera here in Coney. Oh, you're gonna play the ad for me again? There we go. Look at this. It looks like the sun was almost coming out, but as you see, it's getting darker. It's getting dark again as this heavy rain begins to envelop. Good to see you, Cliff Padilla. Cliff, I'm happy you got off the train earlier. That is a good thing. But you're more than welcome there, Jolie. And GF Jerks, I appreciate that. 14 more minutes to go, and then we're done. So we're going to go to 5:30. We're going to 5:30. But as you see, it looks like Luna Park. I guess the gates of Luna Park open? But Margie Blah, I'm glad you enjoyed every minute of this. I can't believe I've been doing this for 2 hours and 45 minutes. Kind of crazy. If you haven't said hello yet, tell me where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. But no updates from the National Weather Service. But the highways here are just looking all messed up here. I think we have a new flooding alert here. No, crash in the Grand Central. We talked about that already. Flooding on the Major Deegan at 138th Street. At East 138th Street, flooding on the Major Deegan. We also have a crash way up there. We don't want to talk about that. That's too far out of town for me. Flooding on the FDR Drive, northbound lanes at Houston Street. So we do have a lot of traffic over there on the FDR, mostly going northbound. And, of course, the Cross Island Parkway. I think the Cross Island is closed, or they're just not getting any data. But we know that 295 has reopened. 295 has reopened from the LIE going all the way up to the Throgs Neck Bridge. It's the Throgs Neck Bridge approaches that are closed right now. So flooding on 295 southbound at Belt System Cross Island Parkway, Throgs Neck approach. So the approach to the Throgs Neck Bridge is closed due to flooding. And I think we have both approaches that are closed. So yes, flooding on the Belt System Cross Island Parkway southbound ramp. All lanes are blocked, and that is as of 20 minutes ago. Maria Walls checking on in from Argentina. Bienvenidos, Argentina. Good to see everybody, people. Good to see a lot of traffic all around town here. Let's go back to the Super Radar here, brought to you by the channel members of this channel here. It's not that, you know what? It rained, and now it's like beginning to like do a regular rain. I think the radar at the moment is probably a little bit more bark than bite right now. But the rain is slowly making its way again towards Manhattan, so it looks like Manhattan's going to get back into the rain in the next 15, 20 minutes by the end of the show here. And a lot of live lightning over there in the South Shore of Long Island there, out towards Nassau County, it looks like. So, but it looks like the rain, as you see, if you're in the dry, you're in the real dry. If you're in the wet, you're in the real wet. It's like one of those days where it really just like rains heavy when it rains heavy. But we have no more alerts at this point, so there are no official alerts. Just our flood warning here for another 57 minutes here. They're probably gonna keep this up as this next wave passes from south to north here. We continue on here with the show. Good to see everybody. We'll do one more. We're really quick. Why not? We'll do one more story. Why not? We'll do one more story. After all, this is this week a very special episode of This Week on the Internet. But we do have a news story here to hit you with really quick. So let's do it, Mrs. Babbage, please. An escaped goat leads to a police chase through Colorado neighborhood. Oh boy. So an escaped goat, and we do have video, people. An escaped goat. Police in Colorado ended up in a hoof chase through a neighborhood where a pair of young goats escaped their owner's property. The Wheat Ridge Police Department shared body camera footage from the chase involving a goat, kid, community service officers in North Wheat Ridge. The video ends with the small goat being ensnarled in a net and carried home in an officer's arms. He said that this goat was kind of a kid. Another juvenile goat were returned to their owner as we identified a gap in their fence where the goats escaped from. They wrote. That's all they wrote. That's all she wrote. But let's go to the videotape.
He's scared. We just want to get him home.
Yeah. Come on out, goat.
Maybe if we could just get him to escape again.
Can we get him to?
And
Yeah.
that's down.
Okay,
Right.
I would rather do that than this.
Yeah. Oh.
Yep. No way.
Come on, you little bastard.
Slippery.
Come on, you little bastard.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
hey.
got him.
You goober.
You're worn out, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh,
back home,
a little baby. Yay. Thank you to the Wheat Ridge Police Department for that enthralling video.
He's scared.
The gate-
We just want to get him home.
Yeah, we just want to get the goat home now. Yeah. Well, there you go. Escape goat. A goat chase, everyone. A goat chase. You only get that kind of important news on this channel while we wait for the rain to pass. And a little baby goat. Oh, let's have one more story. Why not? One more story. Michael Phelps agrees to give swimming lessons to the Baltimore Ravens. The Baltimore Ravens don't know how to swim? I'm completely confused about this. Ravens flock for Phelps. What? Baltimore native Michael Phelps plans to assist his hometown NFL team by giving swimming lessons to the Baltimore Ravens, who requested help on social media. Makes sense. Ravens quarterback Marlon Humphrey posted a video with the request for the Olympic icon on Tuesday on Instagram and X. The video featured Humphrey, offensive tackle Ronnie Stanley, and safety Kyle Hamilton and tight end Charlie Kolar inside the new recovery pool at the Under Armour Performance Center in Owens Mills, Maryland. Phelps, who holds 23 Olympic gold medals, is a lifelong Ravens fan. "Hey, Mr. Phelps, we have a problem," he said on the video. "Did you know that 1 in 3 Ravens can't swim? We've been looking for a solution, and it's you, sir. Come to the Ravens training camp and this beautiful aquatic center and teach us how to swim, for goodness sake." Yes, so Phelps responded on Wednesday by writing a comment, leaving "I got y'all, let's do this," in the Instagram comments. See this fucking guy here can't swim. Anyway, I'm not even gonna, we just read the whole story there. But anyway, Ravens flock for Phelps to help the Ravens swim in the future. What a heartwarming story. Right, and you want Simone Biles to teach you how to go flipping around in the thing, right? Anyway, a little something for everyone on this rain. It's really raining now at my window. On this rainy day here, people. Let's do it, Mrs. Babbage. Let's do a final check. A final check of our weather radar. Mrs. Babbage, please. As the rain comes in from the south, it's a rainy day here. Look at that. It's beginning to really die out here, so that's good. Rain's beginning to dissipate over the great borough of Brooklyn, but heavier rain going out towards the Rockaways, so get ready. We have a lot of transit delays, severe delays on the A, C, and E trains, the B, the D, the F, and the M trains. We also have delays on the number 2 train, the N, the Q, the R, and the W trains, and also the Rockaway shuttle. 5 trains are going local, so no express trains along the Lexington Avenue corridor. Lots of traffic delays. We have some closed ramps at the Frog's Neck Bridge, and we also have flooding along the FDR at East Houston streets. But as for weather alerts, no major weather alerts are on except for a flash flood warning for Manhattan, Staten Island, the Bronx, going into western Brooklyn here until 6:15. And of course, no other flash flood warnings. These are regular flash flood warnings that we've had for the whole show. Flash flood warning for Brooklyn, Manhattan, Staten Island until 6:15. 1 to 3 inches of rain is expected. This weather update sponsored by babiesovernight.com. Make it a 4-hour live stream. I'm about to lose my voice. I'm going to add this to my resume, though, about Emojo. I'm going to add this to my resume. But teleportation is needed on this rainy day. 161 likes. Thank you guys so much. We really knocked it out of the ballpark with all the likes and all the donations. So I really do appreciate that, guys. But yes, there you go. Anything else? Shall I add anything else? Last 4 minutes of the show. I hope everyone had a great afternoon. I hope it was a fun show for everybody. I certainly had a lot of fun. Telling you guys, I think we might have found something new again. We might have found a new thing here with the This Week on the Internet franchise, when we have weather updates. So we just do constant weather here. But I appreciate that, Strawberry. That's a 3-hour show, just like that, people. But you guys are more than welcome. I appreciate you guys all for tuning in and hanging out with me this afternoon. Pia Lorena, you're more than welcome for entertaining you guys. We'll be back outside tomorrow. Tomorrow we have Fireworks Fridays, so get ready for that. We have Fireworks Fridays and all that good stuff. And, yeah. Really? You're going to have snow down there in Argentina? For real? Wow, they're going to get snow down there. Enjoy the snow. Autumn, I hope the leak in your ceiling gets worked out. But I'm happy I make your day brighter, Fawn Marie. I really do appreciate that. You're more than welcome, Margie Blah. I'm glad you enjoyed it. You're more than welcome for the weather updates, GF Jergs. I hope you guys have a wonderful now. Chile, bueno, Chile, snow in Chile. My goodness, get ready for this. Whenever I think of Chile, for some reason I think of Rafaela Carrà. Anyway, I don't know. Anyway, as the rain begins to build in, Long Island, hang in there, Long Island. But apparently, exactly, LW, apparently, you guys I love weather too. I'm going to be honest. I love weather too. I think weather is very important in this day and age. But Jolie, you're more than welcome. I am now so ready for my Franken beans. I got to call the Duchess now, and we gotta wrap this show up. Oh my goodness. Let's do it. Mrs. Babbage, please. Let's bring this in for, let's see, how many minutes I got? I need 2 minutes. Let's do this one right here. Guys, Forever Blessed, you're more than welcome. Carrie, you're more than welcome. Quacky Snacks, you're more than welcome. I'm glad you guys enjoyed the show today. Please stay safe from whatever weather you're dealing with all around the world. And from the internet world to yours, this is Dutch Moz signing off. Have yourself a beautiful and fantastic day inside the simulation, whether you think you're living in it or not. Hug your loved ones, cherish those beautiful moments. And good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. I will see you guys on the next one. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.